Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Hey, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. Yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit round till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag at a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on, but I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Hey, you pay me what I'm owed, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rules all around me. All this money around me.
All right, good morning. Oh shoot, Designer Junkie for the 10-month re-up. Press that like button. Designer Junkie, thank you so much for the 10-month re-up. What's good, everybody? Good morning. Happy freaking Wednesday, dude. We made it halfway through the week. What up, Designer Junkie? Thank you so much for the 10-month re-up. Thank you. Appreciate that, Designer. Thank you so much for your support. What up, everybody? Good morning. Good morning. Hold on, let me see. There it goes. There it goes. What the heck? Boom. All right, what up, everybody? Good morning. Appreciate you guys tapping in. As always, hit that like button on the way in. Good morning, Designer Junkie. Thank you so much for the re-up. Kicking with SB in the building. What's good? Designer Junkie. Big Ron's Kicks. Tito Kicks in the building. Dan the Man. What up, dude? GG in the building. Chevy Rides. Good morning. King Leo. Good morning. Michael. Is there a shock drop today? Dude, I wish there was, but there's not really much going on. Asaka, what up? Jordan in the building, what's good? Munir's coming today. There you go. Jay Bays, good morning. Chris Troutman, let the wake up and bake begin. Mark, what up, dude? Tito Kicks, good morning to you, my friend. What up, Chevy? Cushy Souls, Scene Lover, good morning. Francisco, good morning. Good morning, Rap. What's goody? Too legit to quit. Good morning to you guys. Danny, what up, dude? Sneaker Plug, good morning. D Nice, good morning. What up? Good morning, everybody. Rise and shine. Like I said, it's Wednesday. It's either at this point you're just irritated or you're just having a great week so far. But what up, everybody? Good morning, man. Rojo, what up, man? Good morning. Key in the building, what's good? Amen in the building, what's good? Good morning. Leo, Trey, good morning. We in this moment. Facts, bro. Good morning to you guys. How's everyone feeling? Warm breast milk, good morning for the 38-month re-up. Warm breast milk, my guy.
Blessings, Rafi, and collection family.
Blessings, Rafi, and collection family. Shout out my boy Warm breast milk for the 38-month re-up. Man, 38 months. Oh my goodness. Skinner, what up, dude? Says very annoyed. Trying to hang in there, Skinner. Hopefully everything is well with you, man. For real. We're here. Hopefully this stream could get your mind off of things that you're going through, man. Seriously, man. Hopefully everything is all right. Shane, what up, man? Good morning. Cushy, what up, dude? Mike in the building, what's good? Mike B. Demos, good morning. Famo. Still getting over my NCAA title loss the other night. Oh, no. Yeah, I know. I saw Houston lost, huh? It was like Florida Gators that one. Well, that was on Houston, though. Bluebird, Gino, good morning. Nolan, Danny, what up, dude? Good morning. Yeah, I watched the second half of it, and that was it. That was the only March Madness ball that I watched all freaking year, was just that one right there. Danny, what up, dude? Nolan and Bill, what good? Bluebird, good morning. What up? Anyways, good morning, everybody. Like I said, Wednesday, another quiet week. A quiet week in the books, but we're going to make the best out of it. There's some stuff that we could talk about, things that got loaded up, which honestly didn't surprise me and surprised me at the same time, but there's some stuff missing that we're still waiting for. But it looks like we are. If anybody's going to hang out with me on Sunday, let me know. Who's hanging out with me on Sunday, bro? Who's hanging out with me on Sunday? Dr. Shu, what up, man? K.A. Reels, good morning. Babui, good morning. Rami, Rafi, I'm sorry about last night. I'll never do it again. No, Rami, shut up, dude. You're good. It was a joke. You know that. Chris Montgomery, good morning. Rudy, what up, dude? Demo, good morning. Snowbird, Luca goes back to Dallas tonight. Snowbird says, yes, he does. Should be a really good one. Ricardo, what up? Yo, Raph, I'm heading to Vegas tomorrow for my birthday. There you go. Nice turn up on nice little Vegas trip for the weekend. Love to see it, bro. Deadly Venom, good morning. What up, dude? Good morning to everybody. Coming in a little later, but it's all good. Jordan in the building, what's good? How about the Bucks coming back from 20 in the fourth quarter? Jordan says, yeah, I saw that. Was 40 and 17 in the second half or something. Alan, what up, dude? Good morning. TSB in the building. Me need the size 14 on the Kobe's. Rafi, did you get your CPFM hat? I should be getting them in. I should be getting it in today. I didn't mine. Good morning, dude. Good morning. I see you. But I should be getting that in today. Super excited about it. What up, Murd? Jesus in the building. What's good on the Lord's Day? The Jordan 4's SB finally be EA. I know. You're telling me RPK. What up, man? Good morning. I know. Got Rafi's sneaker service this Sunday. Tito says, yeah, Wizards, baby. What up, Base Maryland? I'm a true tight end 10.5, but I wear 11. Rafi, that $60 difference is crazy on Go. How's the sizing on the SB4s? I would say the SB Navies, I would say definitely go true to size. That's my personal opinion. But yeah, I would say definitely go true to size, man. Go true to size. No church this Sunday. Yeah, it's going to be literally, if we finally have it, but it's not the SB4. So we've seen that the SB Jordan 4 is not yet loaded, but we got the Kobe's, man. I don't know why it does that all the time. Let me see. There it goes. We got the Kobe's officially loaded up on the Nike sneakers app April 13th, chat. So that is on a Sunday. Okay, so you guys got me on a Sunday, chat. Holy smokes. We're hanging out on a Sunday. I'm Mo Kicks. What up, dude? Johnny in the building. What's good? Got the Mutos in yesterday, Raph. They nice in hand, Nathan says. There you go. What up, Famous? Good morning, my boy Famous in the building. What's good? But yeah, we're hanging out on Sunday, guys. So hopefully you guys are gonna be with me on a Sunday hanging out. I probably won't stream on Saturday. I'm gonna be a little busy on Saturday, so there's not much going on Saturday. So we'll take Saturday off and then switch the Saturday and Sundays stream. So we'll be streaming on Sunday. Okay, so should be fun. This should be a nice little drop. 10 a.m. Eastern time, 7 a.m. PST. I believe this is a 10-minute draw, so it's gonna be a little limited this weekend, right? It's gonna be a little limited on the shoe this weekend. We'll have the stock number breakdowns probably by Friday, and then we'll show it here on the stream, share it with you guys on the stream, and then go from there, because I really don't know what the stock numbers are gonna be looking like this weekend, and we're gonna have to wait and see, bro. We're gonna have to wait and see, man. All right. Hope you practice your what up, Rob? Shout out my boy Rob the Beard in the building. What's good, dude? Cambodian New Year's this weekend, Cushy says. There you go. Before the Vegas trip. EA draw, dude. The thing is, exclusive access draw is probably gonna happen, man. Like, if SB Jordan 4s don't load up by the end of the week, it's done for. It's gonna be EA. It's gonna be exclusive access. It's 100% gonna be exclusive access, 2-hour draw. Just be prepared to be disappointed is all I'm saying. Be prepared to be disappointed, because that's probably what's going to happen with these SB Jordan 4s. Absolutely is going to happen, dude. Those Kobe's are last minute decisions for me. Enter the raffle for in store at Foot Locker, but we'll see. Nathan says, Raph, you have a question. If I go for my size 5.5, can I also get the adult men's 5.5 for him as well and have 2 tries? Mike B says, if I go for my kid size 5.5 and also for adults, yeah, you should be good. Yeah, you should be good, because they're dropping, Mike, they're dropping both men's and kids, I think, right? Yeah. So if you go for one for kid sizing and one for men's, you're absolutely, that's 2 tries. Absolutely, yeah. You could definitely do that. You just can't go on Sneakers app and go for a 5 on there for men's, because I think they start at a 4 in men's, I believe 4.5 maybe. I'm not 100% certain. But yeah, you could do that as well, but you won't be able to go for your size twice unless you have 2 accounts. So if you go for like a 5 in men's and then a 11, if you think you go for 11, you can't do that, so you have to do separately. But yeah, it's 2 entries, it's 2 tries. So 1 5 here, and then obviously for men's you do that, or big kids you do that too. So Nam, what up, man? Good morning. Does anyone own a Kobe 8? You definitely got to go a half size up, Rudy. You got to go a half size up on the Kobe 8s, bro. All Kobe's run small, dude. Okay, I'm telling you guys this right now. Kobe's run small. You have to go a half size up. Okay, if you have a wider foot, you may consider going a whole size up, because Kobe's run stupid small. It doesn't matter what model it is. You go a half size up every single time. Ryan, what up, man? Good morning. All right, I gotta go a whole size up. Yeah, sometimes some people have to go a whole size up. Like, we've had this we've had this debate in this chat before in the past when Kobe started releasing again, and everyone's like, no, you don't ball, you got to go true to size, this and that. I was like, bro, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. Okay. Like, I remember I had this debate with an individual, and they're like, yo, Raph, you go true to size. And then they hit me up. All right. They hit me up. Be like, yo, Raph, you were right, because this Kobe is stupid small. It was when the Kobe 6s came out. The 6s reverse Grinches, and they were trying to convince me to go true to size. I was like, bro, okay, go ahead, go to true to size. They hit me up on my DMs on IG, be like, yo, Rafi, you were right. Like, I have to go not even a half size up. He had to go a full size up, because that's how small they were. I'm like, well, it is what it is, bro. You live and you learn. Rafi gonna have backwards today again. Well, what up, Harry? Hat backwards. Oh yeah, I just realized that I bought a size 10 on Kobe's for working out. They them things are snug, so I have to buy a half size up. Yeah, because the thing is, it's like, sure, maybe if you like your shoes snug on the court, so be it, whatever. But most of the time, the shoe is gonna go. You have to go a half size up most of the time, especially if you have a wider foot. Like, I could probably get away with the size 9 if I wanted to. What up, Edwin? What up, Mo Cakes? What up? Good morning to you guys. Drew in the building. Good morning. I see you, Vince. Good morning. Half a day, Ravi. What up, Stay Elevated? What up, Par? What up, Oos? I bought a size 10 graphic going, especially I like about blue. I'm honest, and you're joking. So Kobe's are like Yeezy kind of. In a way, yeah. I would say if you were like size comparison between Kobe's and Yeezys, yeah, I'd probably do that. All ball shoes are snug, Loud Pack says. Absolutely, dude. Folks, go get your feet measurement. It's easy. Well, it's not like that. Everyone knows their foot size, because sometimes like some, different silhouettes fit different than others. So I would say, like, it's not like anyone knows their size. Like, they probably don't have, that pair, or never had a pair of those of Kobe's before, like Kobe 8s. Maybe some people may not know. So bro, where are the SB4s at? I'm Supreme, dude. I'm telling you this right now, bro. I'm saying it, and I think it's gonna be an EA, bro. So be prepared for it. I'm cooked. If the SB Jordan 4s, what up, Blue? Good morning. Top of the morning, Rob. What up, Martin? Good morning, dude. Flo John in the building. Good morning to you guys. If you guys are just now, coming in, I'm trying to, keep up with the chat. I apologize if I missed your name. What up, Raph Collection fan? Wolfpack. What up, J Boy? Good morning. David in the building, what's good? Anything dropping this week besides the threes? That is it, dude. I think the big day for this week is gonna be for these Kobe's. So that's like literally the only thing that's gonna be dropping this week are these Kobe's. If you're excited for the threes, Alma Muneers finally got loaded up for next week. So Lewis, what up, man? Good morning. Black Shinobi, good morning. Everyone feels all are different, feet are different, but the most part, I do think they run small. Elle says, I agree. I'm going to talk to my local store today to lock in my pair. There you go, Ryan. What up, Ryan? Uncle K, top of the morning, dude. Good morning to you, my friend. And obviously, Traction Skinner says, I got EA for the Unions on EA before. You think I'll get EA again for SB4s? Maybe. I just know I'm cooked. What's finally loaded? It's on the screen right here. We got some Kobe's finally loaded up on the Nike sneakers app, man. Finally loaded on the Nike sneakers app. We finally have the Kobe's. We have Kobe's and Alma Muneers, but no SB4, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like, I honestly think it's going to be a 2-hour EA draw. So when and where is the car show going to be at? We want to pull up and support you, the sneaker go. What up, Stay Elevated? It's in Vegas. It's in Vegas. I don't even know where. I got to look at the address. I'm not 100% sure. So I paid like $40 to get my car in there, so I don't know how much general admissions would be. April 18th, Jordan 1 Low Rookie of the Year, Too Legit says, Stay Elevated. What kind of car do you drive, bro? What kind of car do you drive? The real one. What up, man? Good morning. Ollie says, are you how are you, homie? What up, Ollie? What up? I'm good, man. Pow in the building. What's good, bro? I thought Alma Muneer 3s wasn't dropping on sneakers app. I don't know, man. That's what some people were saying in the chat when we went live and talking about Alma Muneer. I don't know why people said they weren't dropping on sneakers app. They always drop on the Nike sneakers app. Seem already. You got a pair already, yo? Ollie says, no, dude. I don't think I'm paying an early pair for these. If I don't hit, I don't hit. It's fine. I'll be okay without them, but I'll probably pay resale for them if I, later down the road. Because I truly don't think this shoe is going to go for a lot of money. I don't think it will. Like, it's going to have resale, but I don't think it's going to be expensive. Like, no one's going to be going around wearing these shoes. Like, especially in this new gen of sneakers, like, of what people like, that you're not going to see. Like, people don't wear Kobe's casually nowadays anymore. I heard those Rookie of the Years had the worst quality control than the Obsidians. Sneaker Politics said they had to return a bunch of their pairs because of how bad they were, Rami says. I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up getting delayed then. Paul, what up, man? Morning, everyone. What up? I am Taylor. What up, dude? Good morning. Kayla, good morning, Layla. When you turn 35, you're gonna want a lifted truck. You're gonna want a lifted truck. Trust me. Nah, I'm good, dude. I'm all right. Straight basketball sneakers. You think they're better than the Dodgers? These ones, absolutely. These are better than the Dodgers. I think these are better than Dodgers. It's just because, like, like back then when these dropped, like, I wanted these really bad, but I wasn't willing to spend $600 or $1,000 on the shoe, dead stock. Like, used pairs were going for like $400 for used pairs on GOAT, like during this time when these were dropping. And I was like, there's no way I'm buying a used pair. What up, Dougie? Good morning. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not willing to do that. So, like, I feel like now in today's sneaker game, dude, it's just different, which is fine, right? Not everybody has to love this shoe, but it's just one of those things that I grew up wanting the shoe really bad, and now we have it again. So it's nice to see. For me, Dodgers, they're nice. Dodgers are nice. Casanova Kane, what up, man? Dodgers are nice. But it's just, I don't know. I've had a good amount of 6s in my collection for Kobe's. So it's nice to kind of switch it up a bit, Because my favorite Kobe of all time is the Prelude 8s. If you search that up, it's a beautiful shoe. That chrome on the back of the heel is beautiful, dude. Beautiful. I'm wearing Kobe's all week. Mamba Week Base Maryland says. There you go. Let's see. The Dodgers are way better. It's more a wearable shoe. Yeah, I mean, it is a wearable shoe for sure. I mean, they're a dope shoe. I never said they're not nice, but I think they're definitely honestly a wearable shoe more than this shoe, obviously. So, but yeah, Rafi, I will go for a 9 for you. Mike says, no, I need an 8.5, bro. I'm good. You think these Kobe's will be limited? I think so. I think these are going to be pretty limited. You know, if we didn't see them on Sneakers app and we only saw them online, then I'd be a little bit concerned. But I think these are going to be. I don't really think these are going to be extremely limited. Like, there's going to be at least 20,000 is my guess. Looks like Push Pop melted over your Kobe's. Mark and Souls. What up, G-Face? What up? I'm in for 8.5 for an in-store pickup. I appreciate that, G-Face. Thank you so much, my guy. Those sneakers are different. That's why I like these. IMO Kick says, it's just one of those, man. It's just one of those shoes that was just a must-caught, man. You know, this is a beautiful shoe. I would honestly wear these casually. Like with some like gray sweats, like on like a lazy day, I'd wear these casually. Though Preludes is, I know I'm saying custom, but I know if they had come out with the Preludes again, it wouldn't be that much. That's why I love what Nike is doing, and I'm really glad that, you know, Vanessa Bryant, you know, and Nike decided to continue on, you know, dropping Kobe's because of this reason. You know, you getting all the older stuff, you get some of the, you know, kind of the new stuff here and there. It's cool. It's really, really cool to see, and the fact that they keep dropping Kobe's and they keep dropping down in price is even more. It's a lot better. You know what I'm saying? Like, sixes are not $500-600 anymore. Unless you're going for Grinches, dead stock, sure. Like reverse Grinches are like the two ones that are like up there in price for the most recent Kobe's that dropped, that go for a lot. I think Italian camels are up there too. Mr. Sheridan, what up, man? And that's why I say that a lot of sneakerheads love the Kobe 6s because of that Grinch. That reverse Grinch really freaking got everyone going crazy over the, you know, Kobe 6 silhouette. B-Best, good morning. Spartan, what up, man? Good morning to you. Kobe's full size up. Yeah, sometimes you have to. I wouldn't, you know, if I went a size 9, I think I'd be okay too. But with these Kobe 8s, you could definitely go a half size up. But if you have a wider foot, definitely go a full size up, man. Mark, what up, man? Yo, with the tariffs going on now, do you think it'll be a lot of pushbacks? Marcus says, I don't think it's, I mean, we get pushbacks regardless, right, Marcus? Like, I mean, yeah, the whole thing that's going on in the government and stuff like that. I don't really want to get into it too much, but I mean, don't be surprised if there's been pushbacks all year. So I'm not surprised. You feel me? If they continue on pushing back shoes, I wouldn't be surprised at all as well. Andy, what up? Magando Umaga, what up, man? But let me know in the chat. I forgot to ask you guys real quick. What up, Mark? Good morning to you. Let me know in the chat. Stock in men's is 14,800 and GS is 1,700. Wow, really? Preliminary pool? 14,800 is not a lot at all. And the fact that it's a 10-minute draw, full size up gives you way too much room, in my opinion, Ark says. Yeah, it just depends on, you know, someone's foot. You know, I hit the Dodgers early on undefeated. I don't really like them. I want to trade them. Well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a Kobe 6. It's a Dodger, you know, it has the Dodger logo and everything like that. So this is different. We effed, Tooth says. But let me know. Copper drop on these Kobe's. Let me know in the chat. Everybody's going to go for this, I'm sure. Like, let me know. Cop or drop on the Kobe 8s, man. Let me know. I'm actually curious if Vanessa Bryant is going to do anything on that website. You guys remember the Mambacita website? Dude, she hasn't done anything on that website in so long. It's been so long we've seen anything on the Mambacita website. Henry, what up? Drop, cop. They're 180. Yeah, $180. Yes. Mr. Cop. So what's the stock? About roughly what? 15,000 is what we heard, Rob the Beard, right? 15,000 cop. Al Chang says cop for sure. Okay. If everything is going up in price, would we buy common shoes to resell cheaper than retail later? If everything is going up. I mean, that's up to you, dude. Because at the end of the day, I'll probably say this, man. All right. If a Jordan 1 high, Chicago had came out in 85 Jordan 1 high, right, in a Chicago colorway, and then Nike ends up taxing at 275, like the peak at 275. People will still buy it. But in the like general releases, if prices did go up to 275, is that the new norm of the retail price for Jordans? I mean, a lot of people are going to fall back 100% for just regular GRs, especially new colorways. 100% people are going to fall back. Save the date, September 11th, Vegas Movement concert. I'll be out there, Rami says. Okay. September is my birthday month, but it just depends how busy I am because both my kids are going to be in school. So we'll see, dude. Let me know. September 11th? That's a long ways from now. I think that low-key might be the same day as that Chris Brown concert that my girl wants to go to. I have to double check. Prices aren't going up. US made a deal with Vietnam, W Rod says. I'm still buying, but being more selective. I mean, that's good. That's a good thing. What up, Loud Pack? Black Nimbus in the building. What's good? Him in the building. Half cop. I only really like the blue shoes. I mean, now that we are in the month of April, okay, chat? I mean, we went through like hell and back for the last couple months for shoes, right? What are some of the stuff that you guys are excited about? Like, what is the next shoe that you guys are like, all right, Raph, this is what I need. I got the foam posits, I got Unions, Raph, I got 85 breads, I got Flu Games, I got Black Metallic 5s, I got SB4s at my skate shop. What is that next shoe, chat? Ghost Watchers, you guys could go ahead and answer this. We got the best Ghost Watchers in the world. Let me know real quick. What is that next shoe up? It's like, yo, this might be my top 5 sneaker of the year. I need this shoe. Piglet, what up, man? Did the prices go up yet? Nah. Undefeated 4s. What up, Angel? What up? Good morning. Seeing Rafi's feet with no socks on, too, says. So crazy, bro. Undefeateds. Okay, Gamma 11s. Bread 11 Lows up next. Shattered Backboards. Rookie of the Years. White Cement 4s. Okay. Off-White Jordan 1s. Off-White Jordan 1s or Travis Fragments. That's it for me. Okay. White Cements, Fragments, BHM SB, Snowbird says. Jordan Chicago Lows, Mike Garcia says. Okay, Harley SBs, Gamma 11s. I saw this comment on Twitter. Let me bring this up real quick. And I want everyone to get in this conversation, right? So you guys know the gentleman from Complex Sneaker, Matthew. He put out a post, which I thought it was kind of interesting about the Gamma 11s. And I want to get everyone's thoughts. He says, this is a true age divided shoe. All right. Those who had been collecting for years before these came out, aka the Gamma 11s, weren't into them. Those who had been collecting for years before these came out weren't into them because it wasn't an OG. To the younger audience, they were everything. People will say their Grails is coming back and others won't care at all. And that's okay. All right. What up, Lava? Good morning to you. T-Dot in the building. I see you. Ginger Beer. What's good? Good morning. Shane, I honestly want them to be Black History Months. Wouldn't say top 5 of the year, but just my next venture. Easily undefeated 4s on my radar as top 5 of the year. There you go. I would respectfully gotta disagree with this comment. All right. I mean, like, I could see maybe some people like that's been collecting for a long time before these even came out in a way. But dude, on release date though, like everyone was going crazy for this sneaker. A ton of people were going crazy for this shoe. A ton. I mean, I guess you could disagree to agree, but I could definitely respect this opinion. But like, because I was almost fresh out of high school when these had came out. And I was still a part-timer at the time when these had dropped. And man, everybody went bananas over this shoe. Like, if he's talking about OGs that's been collecting for years, like that weren't really into them. I mean, I would say there was still a lot of OGs out there that still wanted this shoe. This Gamma 11, if you guys look back at this drop, especially for Jordan 11s were everything to a lot of sneakerheads. Like, I would say the love of Jordan 11s kind of fell off when, oh my gosh, I would say when Jubilees came out. Like, when the Jubilees came out, I just feel like there was obviously, we had Cool Grays, you had Bread 11s, I think that was like 2018. I don't know which year it was because that was the same year that they came out with the same day as the Yeezy 350 V2s. I remember because I have a vlog. It's those green ones. And obviously there were some OG colorways coming out here and there, but for these specifically, like, these were hot, dude. These were still really, really hot. People were fighting, getting killed over these shoes. So, like, yeah, there was some OGs, you know, that may not like these because they weren't an OG colorway, but dude, nah, these were going crazy, dude. Jubilees was a great job. I wasn't a fan of Jubilees, man. After Jubilees, it was just like, I feel like the Jordan 11 silhouette was a little stale in a way. Because obviously there was not much market and they were just dropping like what, 200,000 pairs on Sneakers app, and they had exclusive access. They also did the shock drops. So like obviously when it comes down to market, like people kind of like, all right, I'm losing interest with the Jordan 11, right? I feel like with the Gamma 11s dropping this year, like I think it's gonna do well. I think this is gonna be, it's gonna sell out. It's definitely gonna sell out. They never fell off. Y'all newbies chasing hype beasts. These still gonna sell out. I think so too. I think these are absolutely gonna sell out. I think like some people were like, yo, Raph, I like cap and gowns better. Like me personally, cap and gowns are cool, but I still think gammas are better than cap and gowns. That's my personal opinion though, right? Just like he said, it's okay, right? It's okay. I still think Gamma 11s are better than the cap and gowns. Cap and gowns dropped what? It was like around summertime before some of the students just graduated high school or college. And that's the reason why they kind of dropped it like in the middle of the year, which is not, you know, it's not the norm for Jordan 11s in general. So CF, what up, man? I never liked the Gammas. Yeah, some people not like them. Some people did. You know, leave your in the home and release on release date. Custom says Gammas are fire. Need for the collection. Deli Venom says I wear my Gammas with dress suits. I like both pairs. Yeah, you can like both pairs. That's fine. You know, like there doesn't have to be a competition for two different shoes that look alike. You know, it's either that you like it or you don't like it. You know, Jubilee is better than both of them. You know what? I feel like for me, like the one non-OG colorway that I really loved, 72 and 10s. I've talked about this before. 72 and 10s are the best non-OG. I mean, some people are going to say Cool Grays, right? Because Cool Grays is technically not an OG, right, chat? But I would say 72 and 10s, hands down, best material. Everything about that shoe, Jordan Brand executed that. There's no right or wrong answer. Exactly. There's no right or wrong answer. Absolutely, bro. You agree to disagree. Jake B, what up, man? Good morning. They need to bring the low cut patent leather back on the 11s. They're not going to do it anytime soon, man. Like, they're going to keep that high cut patent leather for a very, very long time. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't have second thoughts on Gammas. I think they're going to sell out on release day. It seems like the way that Jordan Brand is going with this year, it seems like they definitely, you know, pushed a lot more stock in stores. So we're probably not going to see a whole lot on the Nike Sneakers app. So Space Jam 11, 72 and 10s are trash. I love 72 and 10s, Trey. 72 and 10s are beautiful. Morning, Raph and chat. What up, Daniel? Gamma's better than Space Jams. The Space Jams are so overrated. Space Jams, I mean, you could easily probably say that Space Jams are overrated, but it's just a classic, bro. It's just a classic. I don't think Space Jams are overrated. I think it's just a classic Jordan 11. So, Gammas are going to be gone in minutes, Daniel says. Yeah, I didn't like 72 and 10s. Yeah, I don't like 72 and 10s, Native says. I love them. I love them when they first dropped. Nuggets fire their head coach right before playoffs is diabolical. I know, Nick. Facts, bro. That shit was crazy. Space Jams are just iconic. Now Space Jams are crazy, Chris says. L Gen Z take. 7210s have too much glitter in the patent leather, for real. I don't know. I like the 72 and 10s. I think they were different. The upper of that tumbled leather was beautiful. And I think the 23 on the back was I don't think that was engraved. I think that was stitched on there. Space Jams are a classic, Trey says. It is. It honestly is. And back when 2016, when the Space Jams came out, people were still going bananas over them, especially when they had the 45 in the back. So Space Jam's older than whoever said that, because she says patent leather only good on 11s. I mean, yeah, I mean, sure. I mean, but the thing is, if you think about it, right, Assad, like, people were going crazy on patent leather when they were on the Jordan 1 high when they first dropped, right? The gold and black joints, the green and black joints, the bread 1 high undefeated, not undefeated, but reimagines when they came out, the all patent leather bread ones. People were going crazy over those. But at the same time, patent leather only look good at 11s, sure. But I feel like if depending how you wear it, I think it still look good on. I think it still look good on one. I remember when they did the 11 Lap 4 series. That was a sick shoe. The 11 Lap 4s. I still have my daughter's 2016 pair. Warzone says. But make sure you guys run it up. Hit that like button. Let's get to 150 likes. Really do appreciate you guys tapping in. I wanted to get your guys' thoughts and opinions about this comment. You know, obviously we agree to disagree, you know, which is fine. Not everybody has to agree to the comments and the tweets and stuff like that get put out, you know, but I did want to get your guys' opinion on it as well. So, but yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button. The morning wrap. What up, Lionhearts? Good morning to you, my friend. Appreciate you tapping in as always. But yeah, I feel like even with the Gammas, going back to the Gamma release, I think that was what, 2013, chat? When did the Gammas last drop? 2013? It's been so long since that shoe had dropped. So the fact that they're dropping it out this year, I'm just curious of what they're going to do next year. So I don't know. We're going to have to, like I said, we're going to have to wait and see what happens. All right. I should have kept the 72 and 10s. Yeah, I had like 2 pairs at the time when they first dropped. My blog by Spazikes or my sneaker of the year, Daniel says. There you go. 2013, Shane. Okay, so 2013 was the day that they dropped. Last time they dropped. So, and this one is gonna have the higher cut, I'm assuming. And I'm saying this right now. I'm gonna say it again. Please, Nike, please bring back the slide out box. Bring back the slide out box, please. I would love to see that slide out box again, man. I said this before. Had the black and white pair sourced by Rudy Gay, native says. There you go. I hope they come with the special box, Alexis says. I don't think so, but it is what it is. All right, so April 18th, which is coming up in about 10 days, roughly. A couple of you guys have talked about this shoe. All right, another Jordan 1 low that is coming out, and then Rami did bring up how like there's a possibility that there's some quality control around this shoe. But let me know in the chat. Copper drop on the Air Jordan 1 low, rookie of the year, releasing on April 18th. All right, let me know in the chat. Is this a cop or is this a drop? No, we ain't getting slide outs. Black Nimbus says. Rafi, I slide in, not a slide out. Oh gosh. I'm still rocking Concord, Skinner says. Gonna be 100s the next few days in Arizona. Ball Goozy activated, too, says. Big Raph, you going after the Kobe's? What the? Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Cop drop. Cop. I know a ton of people love this one. It's like, now that they're dropping, like, you know how they dropped during the, like, back in the day? How, like, they dropped the highs and now they're dropping the lows. I think this is a good one. I feel like this is a good one. I think a good amount of people want this one. Cop, not stressing, J-Band says. Drop, B-Bez says. Jason says drop. Cop, okay. So about half and half, it looks like. Half and half. Love to see it. Quality on this, I've seen this at Cool Kicks. The quality on this is really, really good. What up, Red? Good morning, dude. Good morning. The quality on this shoe, beautiful. Really, really good leather on this. And it's so crazy because Cool Kicks had these back in like December on the shelf. I'm like, wow, they have these super early. And this shoe must have got pushed back. They had to. This shoe must have gotten pushed back because this shoe I think was supposed to drop last year. Izzy, what up, man? This might be my first low cop. Izzy says I'll pass them out. Black Nimbus says, okay. What up, Rahuz? Good morning, my boy. What up, dude? Good morning. Appreciate you tapping in this morning. Cobb Drizzy says, okay. Smash that like button. Yeah, let's run it up to 150 likes. Ghost Watchers, if you guys are in here, it takes a couple seconds out of your day to smash that like button real quick, chat. I'd really appreciate that. They were supposed to drop beginning of January. Oh, that's right. You're right. They were supposed to drop back in January. But now they're saying like the quality control in the shoe is just terrible. That's what I thought, CD. What up, CD? Good morning. Morning, fam. Snooze button got me, Tony says. It's all good. Not a fan of One Lows, but I really like the Zion One Lows, Native says. I know. I cannot wait for that Blue Bear to come out. I think other than the fragments coming out, like I can't wait for those freaking Zions to come out, dude. I think that shoe is going to be one of the most... No, I can't want to say... It's not really talked about, right? It's not really talked about, but I feel like when this shoe comes out on release date, people are going to go nuts for these. This doesn't drop until November. These ones, we're talking about the same one, right? Leaving for Coachella tonight. There you go, Professor Loud. Stay safe this weekend, all right, Pro? All right, Pro Loud. And I can't wait to hear your experience coming back, bro. And I think Travis is supposed to be there on Saturday. Travis team was like selling a bunch of VIP tickets. From what I've seen, they were selling like VIP tickets, like prices were crazy. And I think that's going to be on Saturday. Yeah, we're talking about the Voodoos, like these ones. Someone had brought this up when I was talking about like Jordan 1 lows and what the only Jordan 1 lows I want. And then someone had brought this up. I think it was Tony. And I was like, oh yeah, these are it. I was like, I need this shoe. Had the first Zions and I sold them. These are tough, bro. These are so tough. These are so tough. I don't care what anyone says. These are so crazy. I like the rope laces on these because I seen the original Zions that had came out, and the rope laces in hand, like they're actually pretty nice. It gives it a nice little touch to the shoe. It's like perfect. I noticed Nike adjusts the laces based on the Jordan 1 low. Jordan 1 rookies are him trying to like rookies or Travis Scott's hanging like his hair. Sneaker plug says. I want the Voodoos bad. Yeah, these are nice. These are dropping in like November 19th. So this is like kind of quote unquote the Halloween shoe in a way, but it's not because it drops in November. So these are better than the first Zions in my opinion. That's hard to say, man. You're saying these are better than the original Zions? I think people got to see these in hand before they start to judge. It's definitely going to be one of those shoes that you're going to have to like really have to see these in hand. Like I'm just hoping that the colorway, because you know how sometimes like pictures could be kind of deceiving. I just hope, because this looks like it glows in the dark in the back side, like the Nike Air and then the upside down Air Jordan. It looks like these glow in the dark. These are going to be so sick, dude. These are probably going to be like 170, 180. Just my opinion. No, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's your opinion. I almost agree with you. Not better than the originals to me, but I'll take these as well. Brittany says they are better than the originals. These are fire, but first ones might be easier to wear. I feel like this could be a wearable shoe. Why wouldn't it be? It's a blue shoe, right? I mean, the brown, green, they could be definitely wearable, but this is definitely a wearable shoe. It's just blue and black. I like the first pair too, but these I like more. I know if I don't get Travis fragments, I could go with these, dude. Because Travis fragments, I'm gonna have to like sell an arm and a leg for those ones when they first come out. So it's not gonna be an easy one. Definitely not gonna be an easy one. With black denim, yeah, absolutely. I thought Zion's was gonna have a great NBA career, bread and butter. He just can't stay healthy. That's the problem with Zion. He just can't stay healthy. Isn't he out for the rest of the season? He's out for the rest of the season. Zion just can't stay healthy, bro. That's his issue. Zion just can't stay healthy. He has great shoes, but the man just can't stay healthy. It sucks, but whatever. Let the shoe speak for itself. Absolutely. Rafi, I want these Bad Bunnies ballerina shoes. They look fire on feet already. I had a yellow pair. Need the white and black. E-Money says. There you go. I did want to point this out real quick. All right, chat? I want to point this out. All right? I'm going to say this. I'm going to say this once, and I'm going to say this again. I am not an authenticator, okay? I am not an authenticator. I can't legit your shoes. Legit check your sneakers. Okay? I had a gentleman that has been asking me, you know, to help him out to compare some of the stuff, the stitching on his shoe. by putting a black light over it, and I don't have a black light. I mentioned it to him that I didn't have a black light, but he still needs my help. All right. So I'm telling you this right now. I am not an authenticator. Okay. Please don't ask me. Please. Okay. I wish I could help. I promise you this is that, like, when it comes to authenticating shoes, you got to go to like a sneaker shop and see if they have the real pair in hand. Like, the thing is, for me, if I'm trying to authenticate a sneaker, like, I'm going to go ahead and go to my local like shop and see if they got the same shoe that I got and then compare it in person. Like, I feel like in 2025, it's going to be hard to compare pictures like side by side. Like, I have to physically have the shoe. You know what I'm saying? So, like, doesn't, like, anybody that knows how to authenticate a shoe, does blacklight still work? Does it still work? Gotta compare it to the real pair. Reps are so close now, especially for Jordan 1s. Are you good for? First, you can't tell me when my unions and daughters are out for delivery. Now you can't authenticate my shoes. I'm out, Rami says. Nice. Raph will authenticate for food. Authenticate these. Yeah, Raph, you get another one on the dumb question. You send them to me. You send them my way, Martin says. It wasn't necessarily a dumb question. Right, it was just like because he asked me if I could, like, if I had a black light, if I could go and put it over a certain shoe, but I already told him that I didn't have a black light, so it's like I can't help you, like I can't. So it's like, you feel me? Like, I wish I could help, but I just can't. I just don't want to be the guy to determine whether your shoe is real or if it's not. You feel me? I can't be that guy. Because I'm not a reseller. Haven't been around too many fake shoes to know exactly what's real and what's fake. And I feel like I don't know how all authenticators could get it right. Like, I just don't, you know, like, I guess everything goes based off experience. Like, if you're training somebody to be an authenticator, sure. But like, that person that's brand new to authenticating sneakers is not. Everything's got to go based off like seeing the shoe multiple times. You can't just look at like an SB4 and you've never seen one in hand. How can you tell if it's real or not? You feel me? I don't know. Rafi, are my shoes fake? What up, Pete? What up, dude? Good morning. Do you feel me, chat? Like, how do you know if a shoe is fake if you've never seen it before? I remember when JMK thought he was that guy, JR says. I mean, he's helpful, you know? I don't think JMK goes around saying I'm the guy that he's willing to help, but I wouldn't say that like he goes around saying that he's him. Tell him he's an authenticator app. Use the authenticator app, King Leo says. Sounds like he just wanted to compare the shoe to yours, not if you would authenticate it. Basically, he wanted to pick of your under a black light. Yeah, I just told him that I didn't have a black light. That is it. Like, I told him, I was like, I would love to help, but I don't have a black light. But he still continued to ask me for help. But I was like, listen, I could help, but I don't have a black light. That's the issue. The materials won't be the same anyways, unless they also wear youth sizes, Kyle says. I don't think even I think SneakerCon, they no longer have an authentication booth. I think it's the homie Rochelle again. I don't think eBay goes to sneaker cons anymore. I don't think, from what I heard or from what I've seen. Dog, don't deny this. The way he was carrying himself and the audacity in the videos, don't downplay it for him, brother. JR, what are you talking about? Why are we coming in here like being hostile about JMK for what, dude? Like, I mean, that's your opinion, but I'm not downplaying anything. I know JMK personally. I've hung out with him multiple times, but like, I mean, if that's your opinion on his videos, there's no reason why you'd be really hostile about it. Like, I mean, you must not like JMK, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I never went. Me personally, I've been around JMK to like know he doesn't really care himself, knowing that he's the guy. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's your opinion. I mean, it's definitely your opinion, but I mean, I guess. Are we not allowed to have in the chat? You are. You're definitely are. But I mean, I guess I'm not. But the thing is, you're not gonna come at me saying that I'm downplaying about it because it's my opinion, right? It's my opinion. You could have an opinion. I could have an opinion. So I'm not trying to downplay about it. So why are you trying to convince me that I'm downplaying it? So, and you're coming in saying like we're not allowed to have an opinion. Okay, then I can't have an opinion then, since you're telling me I'm downplaying it. So. Gay James is out here catching strays, and we're just having a conversation. Like, I just don't like the fact that you brought out that I'm trying to downplay it. Like, but you're saying that like you can't have an opinion, but I can't have an opinion myself. I'm just saying, like, you just said I was downplaying it, but I'm not. I'm just putting my opinion. I was like, I've hung out with him. I know him personally, so I'm not saying that you're coming at me. You. That's what you literally said. Like. You said that I'm trying to downplay it. No, we're just having a conversation. I'm just saying. Why are you downplaying the man rap? It says, Jumper Man rap. I'm just saying. Wacky Wednesday. Hella defensive. No, I'm not defensive. You can't just say that like I'm trying to downplay something and then I just put an opinion about somebody and then you're saying that like you can't have an opinion. I was like, you could have an opinion, but you can't say that I'm downplaying it. Geez, I walked away from the for the video for 2 minutes. Ryan says, why are people hating on Jumper Man Chris? I don't know. We listen and we don't judge. D says, absolutely. But it's your opinion, JR. That's fine. I'm going to let JMK authenticate my sneakers now. Francisco says, hey, listen, I'm gonna let Danny Moore authenticate my shoes, bro. All right? Because I've said this before, is that like when people make like the real versus fake videos, I always asked like what people do with the fake pairs. You know, when people do the fake versus reals, I always wonder what people are going to do with the fake pairs. You think they wear them or you think they give it away? Who in here, and be honest, chat, have you guys ever, okay? No, you're crazy, bro. Has anybody in here ever owned a fake pair of shoes? Just a question. I'm not going to judge y'all because, I mean, sometimes people accidentally come across a fake pair and they don't know. Okay? Have you guys, all right? All right? Ever had a pair of a fake shoe? Well, it doesn't have to be a Jordan, Nike, SB, I don't know, Asics. Too much misinformation and lack of accountability in this space. Judging is necessary. Being critical is absolutely necessary, JR says. I'm not saying it's not, but like I said, everyone definitely has an opinion, and I agree with that, JR. Yes, I have. Before I got into sneakers, a friend gave me fake Pirate Blacks. Media says, what up, Synergy? I've came across at least two of them. Two fakes. I remember like Jordan 11s. I think like the number one shoe that you could tell whether if it's a real or a fake was a Jordan 11. It was like Jordan 11s. I think it was like the most like real versus fake videos that I've ever gone through when I was a lot younger. Like whenever I wanted to pay, resell for a Jordan 11, I would be on YouTube all the time, be like, all right, real versus fake Jordan 11s. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember I was telling you guys how like you would see like peaks on the shoe, and that would determine, all right, the Jordan 11 would be fake. But now like the new Jordans that are coming out now, it's every single shoe has like a peak on the toe box. Never. I don't support. Oh gosh. Nothing wrong with wearing reps, just according if you know they're fake and flex them. I think the problem is that is like people don't care about, some people don't care about fakes, but if you're selling fakes knowing that they are fake, that's that's where the issue comes along. Remember that video of that gentleman at SneakerCon? And he was selling, what did he sell him? It was like the fake Black Cat 4s. And then he was telling them that they were fake. And he comes back to his table saying that like, no, he didn't buy it from me or something like that. I got to watch that video again. That was like 2 years ago, I believe. And that was like a major issue. And then he ended up just taking all his stuff and then leaving the show. Some dude in Houston has a whole series in the Trainer Village selling nothing but fakes, W Rod says. People selling fake Nigels, Jordan says. No, never. I only buy from retailers. If you can't get the real, don't buy them. You could have spent added to on another real pair, King Leo says. Wave runners, but they are one of one. Even the boost that exact the same way, the little circles on it. Yes, I have Black Cat 13s and everybody wanted them. Even after I told them they were fake. I think my very first fake that I had in my collection that I didn't know was fake was a Jordan 13. If I was to choose any shoe or like tell you guys any shoe that I had, my very first one was a Jordan 13, I think. And I didn't know they were fake. And guess what? If JR is still in here, you know who told me they were fake? JMK. And that was like the first time I had a conversation with him too. That was the first time I had a conversation with him. Like I made a video, I did a trade on the what the KD7s, and I traded it out for. I made a whole video. I got a panic because when he mentioned that it was fake, I took the video down. I wish I never took it down, bro. I wish I never took it down. And the it was the Jordan 13 Wheats. And like, I'm like, bro, I give like really good clips, bro. Like this is when I had a new camera and everything. And this was back in like 2013, I think. And I made the video. I was showing like the backside of it. And you guys remember on the 13s, and I think, yeah, obviously 13s still have it. It's that little circle on the side, on the side of the shoe. When I showed that, he was like, oh yeah, that shit fake. And he hit me up. Bro, it was a really bad fake, chat. A really bad fake. Like, the tongue was like, it looked like a hexagon. The tongue looked like a hexagon. Like, obviously, with the 13 tongues, they're, like, super flushed, right, on the tongue. But it looked like a hexagon, bro. And he commented on the video. He hit me up on IG DMs. He was like, yo, no offense, bro. Not trying to just be disrespectful. But I think those 13s are fake. And, obviously, we compared to his pair to mine, and yeah, it was a bad fake, bro. It was a really, really bad fake. I'm like, holy smokes. So what did I end up doing? I ended up getting my pair back. I told the guy, because I've been doing business with him for so long, and I ended up getting my what the KD7s back. And what's it called? And then he didn't want the 13s. All I had to do was pay shipping, which I did, and he didn't want the 13s back. So I just ended up donating them to Goodwill, and that's exactly what I did. Morning, big dog. What's the sneaker news? We got what the Kobe's loaded up finally on the Nike sneakers app. Finally on the Nike sneakers app. Fakes undermine the effort it takes to get real sneakers. Flipper Drip says, yeah, facts, dude. Big facts. You buy resale after that? Mark and Soul says, I mean, I was still paying resale. Like, I think the one app that I discovered first was the GOAT app, and that's when I was like, I was paying resale. If you wear fakes, you minimize their existence, and companies who produce them will just continue to produce them. No demand definitely means less supply, but you do you, Mike says. Wonder out. What up, Raider Alex? Mine were the LeBron 9s, China's, ordered through eBay way before they had their authentication process in place. CD says, okay. I have them to I gave them to a homeless guy, James says. So the reason fakes are at Goodwill, Raph Bluebird says. Remember the trophy ones? That's one bro bro, your heart. Dang, some homeless guy probably got them, and his friends gave him crap for wearing fakes. Good Life says, "Oh my gosh." I bought so many shoes on Grailed before I started using Go. Dude, I remember that. Are they still around? Grailed? Oh my goodness. My boy used to use Grailed all the time to buy like Stussy. Are they still around? I still don't get why they're dropping on Sunday though. Because April 13th was the day that it was Kobe's last day on the NBA. It was his last game in the NBA. That's the reason why it's on April 13th. That's why they're calling it Mamba Day. It didn't matter what day it was. As long as it was April 13th, they're going to stick to that date for Mamba Day. That's the reason why it's the way it is, I guess. So I don't mind it. If there's a drop on Sunday, that's totally fine. You know, that's totally fine. We just got to wake up a little bit early. And I'm sure some of you guys don't really do much on a Sunday. He just wants some shoes to have on his feet, Skinner says. I don't mind reps, just don't scam people with it, Benny says. Facts, dude, 100%, dude. Like, I don't care what anyone does. If you want to put your money on reps, and that's totally up to you, right? That's totally up to you. I don't care what you do. It's your money. It's your decision. You do you. All right? You do you. All right? You do you. Just like this. Look at this picture. I don't know who got this picture, but what? Anybody see this picture? I think this was low-key Kais. If I would guess, I think this was Kais's picture. If I would guess, this was like 2009, I think, vibes. Where maybe I'm going way too off. Maybe 2011, maybe 2012. Classic picture of the Roshi runs. Roche gang. Oh man, what a time. What a time. What was those Air Jordan 3 black cement? Was it the tennis shoe? What up, Iggy? What's good, dude? What up, C. Marine? Good morning. 2011 sounds about right for the Roche runs era. Yeah, I think it was 2011. Yeah, I think you're right too, Shane. What a time, bro. What a freaking time. You had these orange ones. Oh my gosh, classic. You had the Yeezy 2s, Red Octobers colorway. 2014 probably. No, that's way too far. Maybe, well, actually that could have been in the end towards of Roshi run. 2014, that's a good guess. I think maybe it's 2013. I don't know. It was around that time. Man, what a time. The Yeezy Roshis. It's so crazy because when these used to come out, they used to come out on Undefeated. Undefeated was almost impossible to touch any of this. Morning, Raf and fam. What up, Jonathan? What's good, bro? What up, Shades of Toe? Good morning. Kids don't know about Roshis, T-Square says. Oh, absolutely not, bro. This was like, you'd wear Roshis and wear like elite socks. That's what you would wear. What up, Jeffrey? Good morning. Yeah, make sure to hit that like button if you guys don't mind. Let's run it up to 200 likes if y'all don't mind, man. I appreciate you guys smashing that like button. I know, as always, you guys could be watching anybody else this morning, but decided to watch the Collection family, man. Do you guys realize, I want to point this out, and I want to give you guys all the credit. This community, I'm telling you guys, just shows how beautiful our community is. Can I tell you guys that? Have I ever told you all that? Like, you guys are literally the best community in this space. I don't care what anyone says. You guys are. You guys are genuinely are. I had a conversation with my mom yesterday, right? And she always asks me, so like, because I haven't talked to my mom in a couple days, and you know, sometimes when I haven't talked to my mom in a couple days, I was like, "Yo, what's up, mom? How are you doing?" She's like, "What do you want?" She literally said, "What you want?" I was like, "I don't know. You haven't called me in a while, so why not just catch up with you?" And she's like, "Well, how's the streaming and stuff like that?" I said, "Streaming's good. Streaming's good." She's like, "It's still a lot of people watch." I was like, "Absolutely." I was like, "Mom, we have like one of the best communities on this sneaker stuff." My mom, she's not a technology type of, person, And I kind of reflected a little bit where like we kind of first started and now we're at now. I'm like, man, I tell my mom, I was like, Mom, remember like when 5 people used to watch me? Like 3 people? My mom used to make fun of me. She's like, why is there like 2 people just watching you, son? I was like, Mom, I don't have a lot of followers. So of course there's not like, there's going to be like 2 people watching me. So, you know, and then now it's like, she asked me yesterday, so how many people watch you in the morning? I was like, I don't know, roughly average about like 500-600 people. She's like, she said this exactly like this. She knows exactly what time I go live. She's like, at 5:30. Yes, Mom. People watch us at 5:30 in the morning. Yes, Mom. It's like, oh my God. 5:30, so early. Thanks, Mom. So I just want to give you guys the credit and thank you guys for real for just, you know, hanging out every single day. It doesn't have to be a crazy stream, but you know, why? Like literally, dude. You know what I'm saying? So I want to thank you guys. I just want to remind you guys and thank you guys so much for the support every single day. You know, I know there's like not many crazy hype drops every single day, but I do appreciate you guys keeping this community as positive as possible and hanging out with us every single day. Community culture is a reflection of the leaders. I mean, a lot of you guys are leaders in here, dude. The leader of the sneaker space, huh? You guys are leaders. The leader of sneakers. But yeah, I had a conversation with my mom. I thought I'd share with you guys, and I thought it was kind of cool to have that conversation with my mom. I thought it was kind of funny. She's like, at 5:30. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Keep a close relationship with mom is important, Alan says. Facts, bro. Shout out my boy DB for the $5 donation, man. I appreciate that, my guy. Thank you so much for the 5. Appreciate that. Thank you. A collection family. That's why a lot of you guys are my ooses, bro. You guys are all my friends. 5:30 in the morning. Yeah, because I live in the West Coast, so that's why like the time is 5:30. No West Coast is doing that, bro. Ryan Jacobs for the 28-month re-up. Collection family best group in the cut. Run up them likes. Facts, Ryan. Appreciate for the 28-month re-up, my guy. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. All right, next thing on this list that I found on X. Oh my goodness. All right. There's going to be a lot of convincing on this shoot because I feel like none of you are convinced still. And I keep finding more and more and more and more pictures as I continue on with seeing this shoe on social media. Chat, come on, man. All right. Are we sure you guys don't like this shoe? Are we sure? This shoe has been on my feed for the last couple days. And like the more I'm seeing this shoe, chat, I'm telling you guys the shoe is not bad. Okay, the more and more I see I feel like once it gets closer to the release, a lot of you guys are going to fold. Okay, so are we sure, chat? Are we sure this is a drop? Even if it's a $700 shoe. Positive I don't. Okay. Not bad, not just not special. I don't care. I need them. We ain't playing $1,000 for Travis or OG fragments. The sole look thick. Yeah, it's thick because the sole's white. No, they don't like them. Everyone is going to help me secure a size 13 blitz. Facts, dude. It's like, Raph, if no one wants them, have them go for my size. Hey, buddy, listen, if it's $700 in the resale market, I promise you this, no one's going for your size. They will go for your size, but it's only for them. The size 8, size 9 guys are going for size 14s and 13s. Okay? That's just how it's going to work. Jose, what up, man? The all-white outsole, the midsole looks like a Jordan 1 mid and a GS colorway. Damn. That's crazy. Lava for the 5 gifted memberships in the freaking chat, man. Thank you so much, Lava. Appreciate for the 5 gifted. 5 gifted for the homie Lava. Thank you so much, Lava. Appreciate you for your support here in the collection family. What up, Iggy? What's good, dude? If you guys end up getting a membership, make sure you guys are thanking the homie Lava for the 5 gifted, man. Appreciate that. Hey, Rav, it's not that it's a bad shoe. It just doesn't look special enough or unique enough to wear any hype to me. I guess. I mean, that's fair, right? That's fair enough. That's fair enough. That's honestly, truly fair. At the end of the day, that's very fair because. I mean, okay. So how about this? If it's just like nothing crazy, I mean, the Chicago 1 High Unions. Do you guys like? I'm not saying it wasn't anything like special, but like, it's a Chicago colorway. It's just the same kind of the same blocking, but blue, in a way. You know what? I don't want to compare these two. Because I know people are going to come after my neck. Be like, Rappy, because it's a Chicago colorway. Come on. Those shoes give me the Kaius and that Switch shoes. We got him when we reached an accomplishment. If you know, if you know. Wear the Kobe's t-shirt. The Kobe's t-shirt's on the app. All the merch that's for the Kobe stuff is on the app. Everything is on the app. Everything is on the app. Shy unions look way better than this. Jason says, I agree. I agree. If I would choose two, either two, I'd probably go with the Chicago colorway. 100%. Jason, I would definitely go with the Chicago colorway. Not really. It's basically a royal black toe. Straight to toe says. Those shoes, those suck. The bottom part of the midsole should be black or blue, KJ says. We're headed for the LA takeover for these, Rami says. Yes, we did talk about that yesterday because that is the reason why Nike pushed back the fragment unions. They're probably going to release those during All-Star Weekend next year. That's going to be in February. That's why they have it for spring. Those unions are going to drop during All-Star Weekend 100%. Like, they're going to have, like, I think this All-Star Weekend, you thought All-Star Weekend this year in San Francisco was really, really good. Imagine when they head over to LA. LA is going to be 10 times better than San Francisco. Like, you're talking about Kobe's dropping. You're talking about Jordan's dropping. Early Heat dropping. I mean, you're going to see a lot of stuff. And the fact that it's in LA, they're definitely going to cater to a whole lot of pairs of Kobe's, I think. I wouldn't be surprised if there's like 1 or 2, 3 pairs of Kobe's. They already said there was going to be 2 Kobe's dropping next year during All-Star Weekend already. So that's how it's going to be. Taylor Love says, what's your Cash App? My Cash App is just Rafi Collects with the money symbol in the front. Just Rafi Collects. If you want to donate for a coffee, you're more than welcome to. These don't look much different than the Rare Air ones that just dropped. I wouldn't compare. I feel like okay, I mean, the color blocking is a tad bit different though on the Rare Airs. Like, imagine if the Rare Airs, right, was the fragment. Would people look at this shoe differently? Absolutely, but it's still not a good shoe. In my personal, I'm still confused with this colorway, bro. Like the color blocking they chose, especially with like the sail midsole with the white wing. I'm not a fan of it at all. You have to do more than just stamp your logo on the back of the GR looking shoe. It feels lazy. Damn, now I can't unsee it. Rav, you got to go to All-Star Weekend next year and vlog. I might have to, bro. I might have to. I mean, I'm not very far from LA anyways. I'm like, what, 4 or 5 hours? I might have to make that trip for sure. I might have to make that trip. What up, Genie? What up, dude? What's the word? We finally got the Kobe's loaded up. We got Alma Munir's loaded up, but no SB4s. Soul swap with the Rare Airs? That's so crazy. Why don't you just paint it? You just paint it. You don't have to soul swap it. Just paint it. That's what people would say. It's just to paint it. I'm not painting the shoe. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to do that. I absolutely wouldn't be able to do that. All right. You guys want to know what's the biggest GR for the wintertime? Okay, I came across the shoe again, and this is returning this year. This is going to be the biggest GR to drop. Yeah, I think this is the biggest GR. This is going to be not the best, in my personal opinion, but it's going to be the biggest. Why do I say that? Because I know everyone's going to go crazy for this. Does anybody want to guess what it is? This is going to be the biggest GR in 2025, and I don't care what anyone says. Please feel free to let me know if I'm wrong. I'll be out there. Come on, Raph. I'm only on that East Coast, Rami says. Drum roll, please. This is going to be think about all the GRs that I've dropped this year so far. Just GRs. I came across this shoe again, and I want to see if you guys would agree or disagree with me. Okay? The biggest GR to drop in 2025. Everyone's saying white cements. Listen, I agree with you guys. White cement 4s. Literally a union colorway without the stitching. I'm telling you, swap with the red and red laces. 4-leaf. Did you know the swoosh is red too? If you 4-leaf, if you rub off the black part of it. I understand that white cements is going to be one of the craziest GR this year, but this is it right here. I'm telling you guys this right now, man. If you want to disagree, that's fine, but I'm saying this right now. This has got to be going to be the biggest GR this year that people will go crazy over. White cement 4s, 100%. I need that shoe. That is potential my sneaker of the year. Okay, is white cement Jordan 4s. But I'm telling you guys this right now. This shoe right here is going to get people going. What up, Dr. Quality Control? What up, dude? Good morning. I think the white cement 4s will be widely available. I feel like it will. In a way, I feel like here, this is my take. This is my take, CD. White cement 4s and Plaid Cat Jordan 4s. We'll just put them together, right? Shout my boy Mike Garcia for the 5. Rafi bringing the heat. Shout my boy Mike for the 5, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Mike. Thank you so much for the 5, bro. That's really nice of you, bro. Thank you. What up, Lost My Mind? What up, dude? Good morning. Rafi the red swoosh lets it off, especially with the red laces. Okay, that's fair. Yo, you need to post one on recent pickups if you got one in hand, bro. They're nice, don't get me wrong, but the hype is now is how much they went up in resale when people slept on them. 100% Drew, I agree with you. Word on the street is the shadow backboards will be a huge general release. That means the quality will probably be boo-boo, but still coppin', says Connecticut. What up, Lamar? What's good, dude? Black Cat 4 is going out. Go and put someone's I'm gonna put someone through college, Jumperman Chris says. Absolutely, dude. I just feel like this shoe right here, white cement 4s. Okay, I think for both of this shoe right here is going to be as similar as the Air Jordan 4 black metallics. It's going to be quite similar to those two shoes, or to that shoe. I'm not saying like the looks. I'm just saying the way they dropped, because you're going to have to put in that footwork for both of these shoes. Finish Line and JD Sports is going to be a hell shit show. It's going to be a hell of a shit show during that freaking EA drop. For the white cement 4s and for these runs right here. You're going to have to put in that footwork for sure. You're going to put in that footwork. I don't think there's going to be many. I mean, there's going to be a good amount of pairs online, but it's going to be a lot harder to cop online versus in store. Or maybe vice versa. It might be both. But you're going to have to put in that footwork for these shoes. White cement 4s, I've been seeing a lot of reviews on that shoe. And I'm already going to see it and hear it now. I already hear it in the background. Is that, yo, Raph, this leather on the white cement 4s are like the industrial blues, military blue 4s. They're not the best, whatever. But I don't care, dude. It's a white cement Jordan 4. Everybody's going to want it. The colorway on the Rare Air pays tribute to the mixed match pairs that were being made in the early years. Edward says, okay. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Appreciate you putting that, pointing that out. All these releases probably going to be a lot more limited now, Rami says. Well, I mean, obviously during the holiday season, quote unquote, they said that's going to be a lot more pairs, right? During the holiday season, Gamma 11s, Shock Drop, Jordan 4s, Black Cats. So you snooze, you lose. Same leather on the SB4s too. It's fine, Daniel says. I want them both, but if I can only get one, it's the white cement 4s. Dude, this is the year of the 4s. After this year, I need to take a break on 4s. I said that multiple times. Like, I'm going to have to take a break on Jordan 4s. I got way too many. Way too many. Reimagines. Like recent drops like that I've copped on 4s, like starting with the reimagines. Military Blues, Nigels, SB4s, next Undefeateds, these. It's a lot of 4s. It's a lot of 4s, bro. I don't think I need a lot of 4s. I got so many 4s. That's like the most owned silhouette that I have. 4 is definitely going crazy this year. It's my favorite Jordan silhouette, though, so I ain't mad, Wes says. Ask Ohio stepdad. Who? Bring back in the Toro 2026. After the white cement 3s, the Black Cat 4s, I'm done unless they re-release the Toro Bravos. I feel like they'll drop them next year, C. Marie. Like, they have to re-retro that. Toro Bravo 4s will probably have the Nike Air in the back too. They'll probably have the Nike Air in the back. I paid resale for the CPFMs hat because of you. I know you didn't tell me to buy it, but you know what? Let me see where it's at. I have my CPFM hat coming in, chat, and that's gonna be, I believe, it's coming in today. I don't have the Travis 4s anymore. I sold them. Travis, I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. Travis 4s. I'm gonna say this. Travis 4s, I've owned that shoe twice. Okay, I've owned the Travis 4s twice. In my personal opinion, like, it's going to be hard to find a really decent pair of a really good condition on that shoe. It really is. Oh, it's on its way. It's coming in today. Like, you're better off like paying resale for a dead stock pair, because like once it's worn, dude, I think it yellows pretty bad on the bottom. Travis, I own that pair twice. Let me see. Damn, dude. For my size, 900 bucks. 900 bucks, chat. 900 bucks. That's how much they're going for. $900. Size 13, 1100, 12 and a half, 1400. Yeah, so they average around $900 for the Travis 4s. Damn. I haven't seen that shoe in a minute. I don't really see too many people wearing these either. These? Does anybody have a pair? Who in here has a Travis 4s? I'm curious of what you guys would have to say. Would you rather take these or Nigel's? What would you guys rather have? What would you guys rather have? Would you rather have these or Nigel Sylvester's? Travis is always that classic 4. But I think you do. Okay, me. Triple Bankers is me. Sold mine last year. Mine, I do. Nigel's, those. Travis all day. Nigel's. If I would choose one, I'd probably go Travis's. If we're gonna be completely honest here, I would definitely go Travis's. Lava for the 2 says, I got a pair. I love them, Lava says. They go Lava. It's a good shoe.
Lava _ Rausch donated $1.99. He got a pair. He loved them.
Shout out my boy Lava, man. Thank you so much for the $2 donation. I just feel like Jordan Brand and Nike, they did. I feel like they should have kept going with this silhouette for Travis. I don't know why they didn't drop that friends and family pair, like that brown pair. The purple pair would go crazy. That purple pair would go freaking crazy. If I would choose one of the other Travises to drop, I would want that purple one to drop. See, this one. Oh my gosh, dude. That purple. This purple would go so hard. Golly. Purple pair would feed. Yeah, because the whole brown colorway, I'm just low-key over. Like the brown colorway, like we've seen it a lot in a lot of different, silhouettes and regular drops. But man, this purple would go freaking nuts. This purple is nice. The purple is definitely the best. Those are hideous, James says. No, these are crazy. That's the purple you need for your car, Ryan says. I might have to, dude. Now I would take the purple pair over the Nigels. Oh, yeah. If this was the drop, and that's what I'm saying, like I was like really surprised they haven't even dropped another Travis 4. They keep dropping the freaking Jordan 1 lows. Wrap your car that color, goes hard. Synergy says facts with the white wheels would pop. Do you if the Air Jordan 1 low OG Phantom is still dropping? The OG Phantom still dropping? Do you know if they I don't know. Are you talking about Travis or just a regular Jordan 1 low? Yeah, I would agree. Straight to toe. I feel like this type of purple would be kind of hard to match with like a t-shirt. But like you don't really, I mean, you could probably do like what? Chat, dark denim, like, or a black denim with like a black t-shirt, and then maybe like a black and purple hat. I don't know. I mean, you could probably pull this off with a simple fit. I mean, me personally, I wouldn't go purple on purple, but is purple, I would have say like what? Purple, yellow, and orange are like 2-3 colors that I feel like are really hard to match with because there's always different shades of them. Nike has to build the 4 hype back up. What? The Jordan 4 hype is already there. What you mean? This year alone is like, I feel like if you want to talk about any Jordan silhouette, Jordan 4s are the best Jordan colorways to come out this year alone is Jordan 4s. I wouldn't necessarily think they need anybody to really hype up a Jordan 4. I mean, Jordan 4s are pretty popular. I mean, 2023 Jordan 4s weren't the best, but this year alone, I mean, SB4s, Undefeateds, Nigel Sylvesters, White Cement 4s, Black Cats. I mean, that's a pretty good damn lineup for Jordan 4s if you ask me. I usually match the fitteds with the kicks personally. Okay. Colorado rookie hats, but imagine if Nike dropped some M&M 4s. Oh, dude, that would be nuts. I don't think they would, but I feel like they keep those. I don't know why they keep those like limited, exclusive. Like M&M, some of these Travis 4s, they kind of keep exclusive. I'm not sure why they do it. Famous for the 28-month re-up. Need help? Can I only cop one? Pigeons, pandas, SBs, or Joritos? All right, chat. We need help. Okay, let me see. Is it this one? I'm assuming you're talking about this one. So my guy needs some help. Hold on, let me see. I'm assuming you're talking about this one. Right? And then these or the what? Jaritos? I feel like this is a no-brainer. I feel like this is a no-brainer, Chad. Me personally, maybe because I'm biased, but I'm going with the Doritos. Right? We're biased. I don't know if we're like... He's choosing either two. I mean, I like the Doritos, man. Doritos are so good. It's this pigeon, I think. It's the black and white ones he's talking about. Chat, what do you guys think? Pigeons or Doritos? I'm going with Doritos, man. I feel like with this shoe is more wearable. But I'm just biased. I like this shoe a lot. Are the pigeons going extinct? Pigeons more limited? Yeah, I mean, sure. If you want to go limited. If you're going based off limitation, like, yeah. Pigeons are going to win all day. But like Doritos, I feel like are a better looking shoe. Pigeons are classic and more limited, but take the whole limited side of it. Like, I just feel like, me personally, bro, Doritos are a better shoe. But I mean, if you want to go OG look, like an older SB, it just depends on what you want to think of it. You know, if you want an older shoe. SP4 is loaded. We're not. No, the Kobe's are loaded, bro. The Kobe's are loaded. SB, I don't know. How do you those just got regular Panda Dunks? How do you those just get regular Panda Dunks? Dougal says. Which is more comfortable? I don't know which is more comfortable. They're not the same shoe though. They're definitely not the same shoe. Doritos and Pigeons, both SB Dunks, Daniel, but these are two different shoes, 100%. If I would guess, this Pigeon looks a lot more comfortable than the Doritos. Why do I say that? Because this is leather, and it has the fat tongue, and this is canvas, and it has the skinny tongue. So I would assume Pigeons are a lot more comfortable than Doritos because they're two different shoes. Right? Same silhouette, Daniel. Two different shoes. Not the same. Right? Right? They're not the same. Two completely different shoes. Same silhouette. They're both SB Dunks. Two different shoes. They don't feel the same. Need them April Dunks and Brick by Bricks bad. The Jordan 3 Alma Mater's loaded. Yeah, Alma Mater's loaded. Kobe's loaded. No SBs yet. We're still waiting. The neon green laces with the pigeons make that shoe so much better, as Rami says. Don't forget Doritos. Love you too, Daniel. Don't forget Doritos have the cutaway material. It does. I'd rather get pigeons. Yeah. Just checked in, Raph. Are the 4s being released today? No, Christian. So SP4s, we're still waiting until they got loaded up. Not loaded up yet. Not sure why. They got all the other stuff loaded. Kobe's, Alma Mater's, no SP4s yet. Are they loaded up on the chat? Hold on. Are they loaded up overseas? Are they loaded up? Dude, I have a feeling they're going to load up here soon. They don't even have it loaded up overseas. They don't even have it loaded up overseas yet. And it's set to drop on the 15th. Are the Alma Mater's sitting for real? I need them today. Are Alma Mater's going to sit? Dude, I don't know. I don't know. It's up in the Philippines. Is there Philippines on here? Oh, it is. It is. Wow. It's up for the 14th. 11,895 pesos. Damn, their drops are at 7 p.m. chat. You guys see the times for the Philippines? They have the SB4s loaded up in the Philippines for the 14th. That's on a Monday, I think, isn't it? Yeah, that's on a Monday for 7 p.m. Is that what time the sneakers app drop is out there in the Philippines? 7 p.m.? Imagine if our drops are at 7 p.m. at night, chat. 7 p.m. in the Philippines for the 14th. Overseas, supposed to be on the 15th. So, there we go. It sounds cheap when it's pesos, Leon says. Just eat spam. I got Trials 4, still DS. They are beautiful, E-Money says. 10 a.m. Philippine time. Oh, that's 10. Okay, so 7 p.m. here is 10 a.m. Okay. All right. That makes sense. 7 p.m. 7 p.m. It's going to be when it's 7 p.m. here, then it's okay. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right. Appreciate that. I didn't know what the time was. I know it was like a huge, I think you guys are a day ahead, I believe. So Gabe says 700 people. Yeah, make sure you guys run it up. Let's get to 300 likes if you guys don't mind, man. Make sure you guys smash that like button. All right. Hit that like button. All right. Smash that like button if you guys don't mind real quick. Smash that like button, chat. Run it up real quick. Let's get to 300 likes. I really do appreciate you guys hanging out with me as always, dude. If you guys are new here, consider subscribing to the channel as well, chat. All right. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here as well. 7 p.m. the Philippines means 7 a.m. PST, Cushy says. 16 hours. Okay. Retail at this is most likely going to be the same at $225. Hey, Rap, what's your opinion on the upcoming Jordan 1 Low? Black and yellow pair? I haven't seen them, Mash and Drum. I have not seen them yet. I have not seen them. I don't even know what those look like. The what? Let me see. Hi, Jordan. Is that what Jordan is that? Jordan 1 Low? Jordan 1 Low. I don't know which one it is, dude. Is it this one? I seen this. You talking about this one? I seen this picture like not too long ago. Are you talking about this? Raph, which one are you talking? The Kobe 6 All-Star or the What the Kobe's? Thinking of selling my Kobe 6s to cop the What the Kobe's. Which one are you talking? Gotcha. The Kobe 6 All-Stars or the What the Kobe's? What the Kobe's. I'm taking What the Kobe's, bro. I'm taking What the Kobe's over versus the All-Stars. I'm taking What the Kobe's over the All-Stars. Easy. Yeah, that one. I'm not a fan of these. I think when pictures first came out, I was not a big fan of this, dude. I was not a big fan of this at all. So to give you my true opinion on this, absolutely a pass. I feel like this is good for like Steeler fans, right? Joe says, what are those? I don't even know what these are, dude. But I remember when the pictures came out with these, I was not a big fan of this. And I put my opinion out there and I was like, dude, I'm good. I think Z Sneakerhead had posted this. And I think it was like this one and a different Jordan 1 Low as well that came out, or they said they were coming out. And I was just not a big fan at all. Not a big fan. So yeah, to answer your question, no, I'm good on these. I'm good. Easy pass. Yeah, the contrast stitching is kind of throwing me off. Yeah, I mean, they'll probably be a little bit different in hand, but like, I feel like they could have executed the shoe a little bit differently, but like, even that, like yellow, I would say yellow is not one of my favorite colors, I would say, because like, I feel like with yellow shoes, I feel like it's a little bit harder to wear when it comes to like the wardrobe that I have in my wardrobe. Like if it's something like this, for instance, like I was telling, I was going to tell you guys like this one right here, like Air Jordan 4 Tour Yellows, if these were to come out, like for me, Like the only yellow shoes that I could probably pull off, maybe the Thunders, maybe. But like, I wouldn't, like, I don't really wear those too much either. The Lightnings, I used to have the Lightnings. Thunders too, I had those. I got rid of them because like I wasn't wearing them. I wasn't wearing them. Yellow or green, Raph? Probably yellow. If I would choose yellow or green, it'd probably be yellow. Why? Because there's so many classic yellow Jordans. Like I said, Lightnings, Thunders, I mean, Tour Yellows. These haven't dropped in so long. It's like what, since 2005. These would be a nice little taxis. Yeah, taxis. Those are a little nice one. I'd absolutely probably go yellow over green, to be completely honest with you. These are nice right here. But like, if this was to drop, this hasn't dropped since 05. But if this was to drop in 2025, I don't know if it would have the same aura. Laney 5s. Oh, Laney 5s are nice. June 21st, supposed to the undefeated force drop. Yes, we saw that. Here we go with the green. Come on, bro. Listen, the CPFM hat is green. The CPFM hat. Listen, you guys you can't just always say that like I just hate green. Truly, chat. Like seriously, I don't hate green. I just dislike it. Like green is okay. Like if you would, okay, what's the worst color to wear? Tell me. What's the worst color to wear when it comes to sneakers? Okay. What's the worst color? Okay, let's start with the Jordan 4. What's the worst color to put on a Jordan 4? Okay. What's the worst color to put? I mean, it'd probably be like, I don't know. I'm not crazy on maroon. Like the maroon color, I'm not crazy on that. Like, what's the worst color to put on a shoe? Purple? Can't believe this. Orange? Pink? It's got, yeah, I would say this. Pink is definitely going to be up there. Pink, green, orange on a Jordan 4, maroon. Man, I don't know. Come on, green. If this was to come out, like, all right, if they came out with a Jordan 4, like a green Air Jordan 4 pine green, I bet you all of y'all wouldn't like them. Why pink? I don't wear a lot of pink. I mean, I'm just going based off what I would wear. Like I wouldn't wear pink. I wouldn't wear like orange on a Jordan 4. Like there's only, I feel like orange, like certain colorways only look good for some reason on certain silhouettes. Like Jordan 1 Low Starfishes, I love that shoe in orange. I love it. On a Jordan 1 High, Jordan 1 Low, I love it. I just wouldn't see you wouldn't see an orange on like a Jordan 4. Well, I feel like people are saying brown because brown is a little bit overrated. Would you guys say like the brown colorways is overrated nowadays? Here, hold on. I'm gonna show you the most underrated Jordan in a brown shoe. I have it. Does anybody still have this pair? Okay. No, brown is still good. My box is indented. I took these out. Anybody still wear their pair? I feel like these were so like people like a lot of people passed on this shoe. A lot of people passed on this shoe. I think these are still available in stores. I'm gonna swap these to white laces here soon. Palominos, yeah, Palominos are dope. I think I'm gonna swap mine to white laces here soon. I've worn these a handful of times already. These were definitely slept on last year. People decided not to go for these. Got to double up on those. I think these are nice. Still DS'd. These are like really underrated. I would say someone that said Palomino Jordan 1 highs, absolutely, those are underrated too. But those definitely sold out like crazy. I feel like it gets to a point, right? If we compare these, I don't know where my Travises are. Hold on. I think I know where they're at. Man, I had to dig for this one real quick. This was like, I have so many Jordan 1 low Travises. So like, I was like, all right, I think it's this one. And it was first take. I feel like me personally with this one, like, I'm not crazy. I'd rather imagine if they dropped a brown like this, but in a Travis. If they had a reverse swoosh on this brown mocha right here on this bottom one, this would go stupid. But like, low key, I feel like they kind of fumbled the bag on this one. I've worn these, I think, twice, maybe once. With the velvets. What would you guys rather have? What would you guys rather have? I feel like that's a dumb question, but like, what would you guys rather have? I mean, what's the best looking shoe? If I would choose best looking shoe, is definitely these right here. But like these, I don't even know how much these are going for now. So like Mocha Low Travis Scott's, basically. Well, like even with the brown colorway, I'm just over it. Velvets, I got both. Velvets are fire. I wear mine every day. I have both, yeah. I need to put a little bit more wear on these. Like this one, like I've only worn once. And I don't know the next time I'm going to wear these. Like I haven't worn these. I just brought these out of the box or down in my shelving. Because I was like, you know what? I need to put a little bit more wear on this shoe. This summer. Because I'm starting to like rotate. This is what I started doing. Now that I have Crep Protect, because I've been cleaning my shoes, I've been rotating a lot of my shoes that I haven't worn, but they're still kind of like dirty. I've been kind of swapping them so I could clean them one by one. Like I'm doing like a spring, summer like cleanup on a lot of my shoes because a lot of my shit is so dirty. Mind you guys, I don't clean my shoes. Like once I wear them, I put it back in the box. And then I just, you know what I'm saying? And I'll just see them when I see them. Like, I don't really go back and be like, all right, I need to clean them. But now I have Crep Protect. Yeah, I definitely go back. I'm like, okay, now I need to start cleaning my shoes. Like, this one is definitely dirty. That's why I brought these out, too. These have, like, a little bit of, like, you know, stains on the side of them. But that should be an easy one because I've only sold it twice. I only wore it twice. If you want to sell those, Travis, holla at your boy, Trex says. No, I don't think I'm selling these. I just know that I'm not going to wear them until probably the winter time. I don't know when the next time I'll wear these. Edom shoes. The one thing that I don't do that I know some people do is clean the bottom of the shoes. Like, I know some of you guys clean the bottom of the sneakers, like, but if it's like for instance, like my Air Force Ones, I don't clean the bottom of my sneakers on my Air Force Ones. I don't. They're still freaking dirty because I know these are just gonna get cooked. I've been cleaning the side of them, but like the bottoms. What up, what up, Brian? What's good? Yeah, I don't care about the bottom of the shoes. They're just gonna get dirty again. They're gonna get dirty again. There's an update. Here's an update for my my CPFMs. They're just gonna get stupid dirty again. So why clean them? If you clean the bottom of your shoes, you got OCD. That's fine. Some people do. Velvets wear horribly, G-Face says. Sticking in my guns on cleaning the bottom of your shoes is straight psychotic behavior. What happened there? What do you mean? What strip club did you wear those to? What you mean? I've been wearing them. Dude, it doesn't matter. If you wear like white shoes on the strip, it's gonna be dirty regardless. Like, it's gonna be dirty as hell. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter where you go in in Las Vegas Strip. Wherever you walk, it's gonna get dirty. That's why they say you never wear white shoes to Vegas. But whatever. Like, I'm still gonna wear the shit out of them. Velvet looks look a lot better in person. Yeah, I would agree with you. I would say the Velvet Jordan 1 lows definitely look a lot better in person. We need another pair of Air Fleece too. Well, they're coming out with two different Remember, they're coming out with two different dunks this holiday season for CPFM, which I'm extremely excited about to see the official pictures of them. Yeah, it gets dirty like that there. Yeah, if you walk around the strip, Brittany, in Vegas, I don't know if you've ever been to Vegas, but even if you walk around the strip with white Air Force Ones, the bottom of your shoes for walking around the strip for like one day, it's gonna be all dirty in the bottom. Like, it's gonna be black almost. I remember wearing one time when I came to visit back in like 21 during COVID. We end up staying at, I don't know what hotel we end up staying at, but we end up walking the strip like during the day just to take the kids out. And I wore the sand Yeezy slides. Oh my gosh. Never been to Vegas yet. Yeah. So I wore my Yeezy slides salt. I think it was the sand colorway. And we were just walking around the strip for fun, just to kind of go into M&M store for the kids and whatever. We came back and I saw when I looked at the bottom of my slides, dude, I am not being dramatic. It was all black, bro. I was like, holy shit. I showed the wife. I was like, babe, look at my freaking Yeezy slides. She's like, oh my gosh. I was like, yeah, look at your shoes. And I think at that time she was wearing the neutral gray Jordan 1 lows, and her pair was so dirty. The bottom of the soles were so bad. So, but yeah, that's the same thing with my CPFMs. Like, I wore those around the strip before, and I wore them at Fremont, and man, my shoe ended up being real dirty. And I'm wearing those next week. I'm going to Fremont, so it's like I'm gonna be wearing those pretty often. So advise you to get some walking shoes for the strip straight up. Yeah, if you walk around the strip, if you ever come out to Vegas, you definitely need some walking shoes for sure. Like New Balances. If you don't want to get New Balances dirty, don't recommend it. But like New Balance, Asics, all that comfortable shoes, definitely recommend it for sure. So if you're planning to come out here, you're not wrong. Whatever your OCD. Wore Legend Blue 11s at Lovers and Friends, and damn, dude, why would you do that? You wore Jordan 11s at a Lovers and Friends festival. Oh man. And JMK would say you need drip grip. Facts. Check DMs. All right, let me check real quick. Let me see. Check pics. What is that? This? Ryan, what is this? What is this? How many points you need for the Kobe's for finish line? I don't think finish line is getting Kobe's. I don't think Finish Line is getting Kobe's. Jordan 11s at a festival is wild. That is kind of wild. Unless it's like a Bread 11, sure. If it's an all black shoe, that won't get dirty. But still, icy soles on a dirty floor. Yeah, icy soles, not so icy no more. Yeah. Well, the Legend Blue 11s, they turn yellow pretty quick. What are the yellows? Those were the Tour yellows, I think. Tour yellow 4s. Those dropped back in 05. Speaking of Jordan 1 lows, haven't heard much hype on Rookie of the Year. Lows dropping next week, going for the personal. You think it sells out? Marcus, from what we were hearing in the chat, is there's a lot of quality control issues with the Jordan 1 lows lately. Like the Obsidians, now the Rookie of the Years. It seems like there's been some bad quality control issues with that shoe. So I don't know what's going on. The old woman's exclusive, Sherry says. Nintendo Switch 2 reservation starts soon for the Best Buy unless they changed it. Okay. Any news on SB4's, Raph? The only thing that we know about SB4 is that we're still waiting on the shoe to drop and to load up on the Nike Sneakers app. So the only thing that's loaded up on the Nike Sneakers app that Nike just did yesterday is What the Kobe's and Alma Munir's. So we're hoping that we will possibly see the SB Jordan 4s get loaded up very, very soon. But that's the only update that I got for that. And they are loaded up in the Philippines for the 14th. So, I mean, I don't, that doesn't really make much of a difference. That doesn't really say anything because I promise you guys, like, SB4s will drop on the Nike Sneakers app. It will. They will 100% drop them. It's a matter of time to when and how. Right? It's just the when and how. That's it. That's what everyone doesn't really know. Because as of right now, it stands for April 15th for the Nike Sneakers app here in the US. And that's the only update that I have for that. So it's just a matter of time of how. Good morning, brother. Is the CPFM hat? Yeah, it's out for delivery today, Rocket. Yeah. I'm going to unbox it tomorrow, Rocket. I'll unbox it tomorrow. The Switch is not dropping in the US because of tariffs. Thank you. Thank your boy for that, Toof says. Some YouTuber camping 2 months early for the Nintendo Switch. Huh? Who the heck would camp out for a Nintendo? I mean, I'm sure people will be outside for a Nintendo Switch, but like, I don't know. Like, Nintendo Switch, is it Nintendo Switch that hype, huh? Who in here is going for the Nintendo Switch? Who in here is going for it? Because the release date, we'll live cop it, dude. I'll go for it. That shit's going to get stupid botted. The way the world is running right now, the way it is right now, it's going to be hard to grab that. That sucks to hear, Raph. Really hope that it wasn't the case of the rookies, man. Going to have to try and do my footwork and get a pair in person. Marcus, I would definitely recommend, before you purchase your pair, Marcus, if you hit in hand or hit in person, definitely check your pair before you purchase, okay? Yeah, who in here is going for it? They're not doing prayer because they don't know how much that price is going to go up. Nintendo Switch is definitely coming to the US, but we get taxed, Shoe Game says. I'll wait. Huh? Some clout chaser with a yellow beanie. What are you talking about, bro? And my partner want one, but I'm gonna stress. I'm not gonna stress over it. I'm probably gonna holiday thing at best. Not me. I barely have time to play PS5. You don't want to know what the price of the Switch will be with the extra fees now. Rami says probably like what, $600 probably. What up, Jay Redhouse? What's good, bro? I bet you is Nintendo Switch. You chat. Is Nintendo Switch going to be like the PS5 when they first dropped it, where like everyone was going for it and like selling it for $1,000? You guys think that's what Nintendo Switch 2 is going to do with the whole tariff stuff? You think people are going to be reselling Nintendo Switches for $1,000? It's so crazy because people would be like, "Yo, Raph, I'm not paying $1,000." Dude, during COVID when the PlayStation came out, people were paying like an arm and a leg for a PlayStation. The retail was $500. People were paying $1,000 for PlayStations. I am 100% certain that people will pay $1,000 for a Nintendo Switch. Okay? I'm almost sure someone's grandma out there is be like, I need it for my grandson. Someone's grandma is going to be paying $1,000 for a Nintendo Switch on OfferUp. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I wouldn't be surprised. Because during COVID, that shit was... Bro, I only touched one PlayStation during COVID times. And I sold it to Rahus because he wanted it for his son for Christmas. So I sold it to him for retail. I was like, I can't believe I hit. So, dude, it was like, if anybody remembers that time when PlayStation had came out, if you hit in store, because they were only releasing them in like online to pick up in store. When I went to go pick it up, dude, people were looking at me. They were like, yo, how'd you get that? It'd be like, oh, I just hit online. It was an in-store pickup. Dude, people were eyeing people every time they went to go pick up their PlayStation. Be like, yo, how the hell did you even hit? How'd you even touch? Where'd you get it? Like, how much? If anybody remembers during those times, that was, dude, it was crazy. I grew up on an OG Nintendo, born in 85 or 84. My childhood consisted of Mario, etc. And it's part of my life, Rap Game Ryan says. Had 2 PlayStation 5s and 1 Xbox. I touched 3 PlayStation 5s and 3 Xbox, massive profit. Absolutely. It's crazy because there was a lot of resellers that were holding on to them. And dude, oh my goodness. I'm sure there's a ton of resellers that probably lost money off of those PlayStations 100%. There was a lot of resellers that would like got stuck with them. Because at some point, eventually COVID kind of died down a bit. And, a lot of things became more accessible and a little bit more available than it was before. And then a lot of resellers got stuck with them, just like Panda Dunks. A lot of resellers were all buying all the Panda Dunks for like $300 a pop, selling them for $4, holding on to them. And then boom, the Panda Dunk just tanked like dramatically within less than a year. I went to GameStop to wait online the day pre-order started, as I was online reserved 1 on Target website at the same time while in store. I hit it online and had to pick up in store. Dude, that's whenever like obviously like the botters were just buying all the freaking PlayStations. It was like mainly like Walmart, Target, just kind of similar like Pokemon. I resell 3 PlayStation 5s during COVID, Roger says. How would you feel about your girl paying $1,200 for the Chris Brown meet and greet so they can wrap their legs around him and take a pic? The ladies in my office want to do it. They are married, Rami says. How would I feel? Big Ron's Kicks for the 5 gifted. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships, man. I appreciate that. Big Ron 6 for the 5 gifted. How would I feel? I don't think my wife would not pay. My girl wouldn't do that. My girl wouldn't do that. Big Ron's Kicks for the 5 gifted, man. Appreciate that. If it's not my wife, I don't give a shit. I would say that. If my coworkers were ladies and they were married and they said, hey, Raph, I'm going to spend $1,200 to do a meet and greet with Chris Brown so I could wrap my legs around him, what would I say? Be like, you ain't my wife. That's all I would say. I'd be like, hey, man, listen, have fun. $1,200 to take a picture with Chris Brown? Like, not my wife. Like, you do you. But the thing is, like, if it's my wife, it's like you're paying for that much to take a picture with somebody. Like, I don't know. Shout out my boy Big Ron's Kicks for the 5 gifted, man. Appreciate that. Right. Why is he worrying about his coworkers? They're going crazy in my office. It's sold out for the meet and greet, and they're mad they couldn't get it. Rami says. Rami probably feels like, man, I wish I was Chris Brown. Who cares? Y'all insecure? Ain't like she's sleeping with him. Y'all need to step up your game up, Tooth says. Oh my gosh. I mean, it's, bro, listen, it's not that like Tooth. It's not that like you know, some people are insecure. It's I guess it's like the respect, I guess. I don't know. You feel me? I don't know. I don't freaking know. Like, it's like in any position of being married and being in that type of situation, it's like, okay, so what would you feel like if I went to like, for instance, if it was just like, I don't know, what kind of concert would you go to to pay $1,200 to wrap your legs around on a woman, dude? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like at the end of the day, it's morals, right? Like, respect. I mean, I don't know. That, like I said, that's not my wife, so I don't care, bro. I know damn well my wife would not spend $1,200 to take a picture with a celebrity to wrap her legs around another man. Like, it just wouldn't make any sense to me. What about us dudes going to strip clubs? It's not the same thing, Toof. It's not the same thing. What? Okay, I knew someone was gonna say that, but that's not the same thing. When a man goes to a strip club and throwing money out there, it's a woman that is basically wearing absolutely nothing. That's two different things, dude. Versus a man that has his clothes on, all you're doing is just like wrapping your, bro, that's two different things, dude. That's it's not the same thing. Dude's and a pimp at the same time. Sydney Sweeney, hey man, I'm only spending $20 every night, no damn $1,200. It's just a picture, Brittany. It doesn't include anything else. It's just a picture, and you could do whatever. I don't think you could kiss him. The only thing you could do is doing like some crazy ass pictures. You could wrap your legs around him. You could have him carry you. You could have him carry you and hold him by, you know, he could hold you by like the you feel me? Like, that's what you're paying for. You're not paying. Listen. You're paying $1,200 just for the picture, and you still got to pay $300-$400 to be on at the concert. So it's two separate things. My point is, if y'all getting mad about paying to take a pic with Chris Brown is crazy, insecure, that's never mind, Toof. It's Toof. It's fine. Like, I don't even want to say the word, bro. Toof. Like, what? I don't even want to say the word to describe Toof right now, bro. Like, the way you're like talking, you literally sound like a. I don't even want to say it, bro. It's not a good word. $1,200, bro. No. Someone in the chat say it. No, I'm not saying it, bro. I'm not saying it, bro. It's not a good word. It's not a good word. I ain't saying it, bro. I'm not saying it, dude. Man, listen. I ain't saying it. But anyways, so tomorrow, mystery restock tomorrow on DSG at 10 a.m. EST, 7 a.m. Pacific time. Here we go again. Say it with your chest, Raph. Nah, I ain't doing it. Does Raffy not swear or nothing? I swear all the time, dog. What the? No, but we looks like tomorrow another mystery drop on DSG again. Here we go. What do you guys think it is? Any thoughts? Any guesses? Tomorrow? It's probably gonna be the 12s. No, I can't. Ron, I can't say it, bro. I can't say it. Even with the dono, I just can't do it, bro. Can't do it.
the dono.
I know. I will respect the dono, but I can't say it, bro. I don't want to say it. Shout out my boy Tito Kicks for the 2, bro. Appreciate it. I'll text it to you. Ron. How about that? Rabbit fur. SB4s. There it is. All right, chat. Air Jordan 4 SBs dropping on DSG. There it is. SB Jordan 4s. Go, 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 go tomorrow. No, I'm playing. It could be the 5s again. It could be the 5s, chat. Mystery restock tomorrow. It could be the 5s, but I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure someone is going to probably say it for tomorrow. So 5s, maybe flu games. This is happening 10 a.m. Eastern time, 7 a.m. PST. Another mystery restock tomorrow. All right. There it is. I don't know what it is. 4s, 5s. I mean, it could be 3s. 3s, 5s, flu games. Probably flu games. I think it's going to be flu games. That's my guess. They already did the 5s. I don't think they'll do the 5s again. My guess is going to be flu games. It's Obsidians. DSG doesn't get Obsidian lows. They don't get Jordan 1 lows. They don't get Jordan 1s in general. So it'd probably most likely be the 12s. Most likely. Who posted this on X? Sneaker Twitter. Sneaker Twitter posted it. Is it on DSG? Let me see. Sneaker calendar. Yeah, they have it on there. April 10th. It's right there. Black Hats, Cool Grays. Black Hat 3s. Jordan 9s. It's probably going to be the 12s. Yeah, it's on there for the calendar. I think they're doing this. I feel like they're doing this to like build up some hype throughout the week because Nike knows there's nothing. And DSG is smart when they do this too. I'm going to tell you guys this right now. DSG is absolutely smart when they do this. Really, really smart. I love it when DSG does this because it gets people going. It could be a 5. Check general chat. Jordan 12. Oh. Is expected to drop. It's the 12s. Who posted this? Who's this? DSG. Expected to drop. Flu games. Restock tomorrow. Imagine. Anybody still need flu games? All of a sudden, everyone hates flu games now, huh? Who needs flu games? 2016, 2025. The flu games definitely went down, which is great. And I mean, at least you could grab it for like close to retail. Like flu games, easily you could grab these for retail. They're only going for like $240. Retail is what? $210? So you're making like $20. $20 off the shoe. $20. But I'm sure a lot of people went for it for the toe. Supply app notification, Dom says. Okay. Never been a fan of 12s. No thanks. I already had the flu games earlier this year. Okay. I feel like with flu games, it's like, I don't think you necessarily need a double up on flu games. Like, one is fine. Lost and Founds tomorrow on DSG. Dude, remember Lost and Found drop, chat? How many times that, like, restocks, shock drops, and stuff like that went crazy on Lost and Founds? Like, restocks and shock drops now for, like, any retros, like, just the recent ones will probably go crazy. But back then in 23, 24, No one cared about like restock shock drops like that. No one really did. This is how it was last year when it came to shock drops. Brick drops. That's what everyone called it. Because nothing was reselling last year and the year prior besides SBs. Like lost and founds, you could probably get lost and founds for what? How much lost and founds go for right now? I think you can get them for pretty cheap. Pretty sure. These dropped back in 22. Damn. Oh my gosh. Lost and founds are that low? Still no word on Jordan Reserve. Nothing. Oh my goodness. We're on DSG. We're on DSG. I'm not going to hold y'all. I thought they were at 4. No, they're not even at 4, dude. They're at like 300. 340. 320. Bigger size. Look, size 13's at 320. Bro, imagine a Jordan 5 black metallic going for way more than a lost and found. Oh my gosh. A black metallic 5 going for more than lost and found Air Jordan 1 highs. If it's one of those go backs, like double back on, definitely got to go back on this one. Dang. Well, lost and founds, they were widely available, but that drop was insane. They dropped what, over 250,000 stock on lost and founds. Can't trust StockX. It's dank. Kind of thought that one would hold. Yeah. Golly, 280 in my size. 320 in a size 10, 13, 2, 3. Oh my goodness. Good thing I sold mine for 500 plus, Rami says. 85 breads are starting to dip as well. 85 breads, I haven't looked at it since it dropped. Jordan 1 85. 2025. I wouldn't. I mean, if you want to go double back on this one, this shoe, it's still holding up pretty well. Like bigger size is almost $500 in a size 13. $400 after tax. Yeah, I mean better than paying way more than 4 though. 384, 440, 450, 430. These are holding up. I don't think these are going to dramatically tank though. I don't think these are going to tank. These will not tank. I think these are going to stay where they're at. What up, Candyman? What up, dude? Look how rapidly 85s are dropping. Nobody wants them. I think it's because people are picking and choosing what they want to spend with their money. Like, what would you guys say? Would you guys say that this year alone, that you guys, has this been the most selective that you've been as a sneakerhead? Like in the last couple years, chat, has this been the most that you've been selective when it comes down to a shoe, when it comes down to sneakers in general? Like, it's like you probably used to, drop what, $200 every other week on some sneakers, but is it at a point where like you guys are now being very selective over some of your shoes now? Lover paid for 285s, no regrets. They stay at the collection forever though. Drip King says, there you go. What up, Drip? Shout out my boy Drip King. Unions are dropping like crazy. Yeah, 100%. What up, Failed? Good morning, dude. CD says easily. Yes, for sure. Yeah. No, last year I barely copped anything personally. Already copped 5 pairs this year, Vince says. Yeah. Kenny Man says I haven't paid resale like I used to this year, Yo-Yo Sosa says. Absolutely, the last thing that I've done, it's realize I don't need them all. Absolutely, bro. And then people grow out of the hobby. Like, people definitely grow out of the hobby. Like, I know a couple people that I seen that used to buy so many sneakers every single week that don't buy shoes at all. Like during COVID times, like obviously everyone was spending their money the way they wanted to, but like now that like COVID's officially over and everyone's kind of moved on, like think about it, like especially like the younger cats that are in like high school that go into college. I've had a ton of younger sneakerheads that's been a part of this community that is no longer in this community no more, because they'd be reaching out, be like, yo, Raph, my bad, I haven't been watching the content, I've been watching the streams because I'm in college now, just graduated high school, so I'm not really buying sneakers. Bro, I get a lot of those sometimes, where like a lot of the younger generation that was in high school that was watching the streams during the summer and stuff like that, and they kind of move on, bro. They kind of move on and start to grow up a bit. That's how it happens, dude. It happens to the best. I mean, it happens to everybody. It really does. Some people get new jobs, right? Jamie used to be here every day. But he said he got a new job and he couldn't be around the streams like every single day anymore because of his new job. You know, it happens. Life happens. So, and then it's like, oh, I haven't been copping shoes, Raph. Got this new job. Like, I haven't been paying attention. What's dropping? You know? Definitely not buying as much. Got other interests and hobbies. Absolutely. And it happens, bro. Because, like, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like sneakers start to get to a point where, like, you know, how much do you need, right? It's like, oh, shoot, I have, like, all these 200 pairs of sneakers. It's like, I don't wear most of them. Like, Mr. Exclusive. Mr. Exclusive got rid of, like, half of his collection to put a down payment on his new truck. And a lot of those shoes that he was saying that had a lot of profit with them. I mean, Trophy Rooms, Travis's that he hit for retail, sold half of it and used that as a down payment for a car, which was cool, you know? But I'm pretty sure he says he still talks to, you know, people, you know, in the chat and stuff like that here and there, and still buying shoes. He talks to a lot of high school kids. I don't, Jules says. There's young kids that support the channel. So there's a lot of young cats that probably support the channel. So, and people reach out, be like, yo, Raph, I haven't watched the streams in a long time because of this. It happens, life. Nothing weird about that. Watch every shoe go up because of the terrorist, B says. There was this young kid that was at SneakerCon LA that was with his parents, and you guys mentioned in that video that he was a actor in Netflix, and I even know that. And he watches the channel, and his parents was like, yeah, we put you on every single morning. It's just kind of cool, dude. It's kind of cool to see like the whole family watching the freaking channel. I always like sneakers, but I ain't playing resale no more, and I'm at my job now, but I'm hiding to be on the stream, but I get my job done. There you go, too legit. I'm at 50-ish, Finn says. 50 shoes. Still got plenty of room. Having a house will do that to you too. HOA, property taxes, and saving properties. Facts. I heard Violet Myers watches the channel also, dude. Yeah, a good friend of mine sold his collection for a down payment for a house. Dude, it'll be like that sometimes. But some people are not willing to like sell their collection, dude. People have it's not the pride. It's like people just go through all hells and back for the shoe to get rid of it. Trust me, dude. Like, people at some point you're gonna want to get rid of a lot of shit that you have that you don't use for a down payment of a car, to down payment of a house, like other expenses that you could like either pay off or just use the extra money to go into a different hobby. You feel me? I still have my 4 or 5 pairs of friends and family trophy rooms, one highs that I paid high for. I'm hoping to hold until I can recoup my funds, Candyman says. There you go. Yeah, shoes come and go, dude. Shoes come and go. All my Yeezys aren't worth selling my way. Yeah, like I would say like I got rid of like what 70% of my sneaker collection before we moved out here, right? Yeah, like 70% of it I got rid of it. I remember when I first moved to my apartment, I had more shoes. I think I had more shoes than I had like furniture. Like when I first moved out of my parents' house, I had over like 120 120 sneakers in my sneaker collection, and I got like, my dad was like, man, you have more sneakers than you have more underwear. I was like, thanks, Pops. That's why it's more important to watch his the comments that's being said, because you never know who's watching. Exactly, Sherry. Facts. You just never know who's watching, man. I feel that. That's why I try to keep it very respectful here in this chat, you know, as much as possible, especially when we go through like a lot of the debates and back and forth. Like, we try to keep it as respectful as possible. And socks, dude, it was crazy. I think I had 200 shoe cases. I think maybe 150 cases, dude, of shoes. I think it had to be like 150. And now I'm around like 45 pairs of sneakers right now. So it's fine. We'll just all get it back, chat. I stopped buying and selling those shoes to go sell cars in Dallas. Now I own my own business and bought a house. There you go. Post a pic of a GC of my CPFM hat. You posted where? General chat. GC says general chat. That's what I'm freaking talking about. Rubber Dove. Look at Rubber Dove, bro. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Rubber Dove rocking the CPFM hat. That's being said, I put my resale on the back burner and focus on my customs. If you're dumping triple white Air Forces, ones lows, hit me up, Candyman says. Posted a pic. Facts, dude. That's why, this is what I say all the time about reselling, chat. This is what I say. This is why I don't care for anybody that wants to resell, because everyone does it at the end of the day. Like, one day, the thing is, like, why you don't want to really disrespect, like, have the energy of disrespecting a bunch of resellers, because like at some point in your life you're gonna have to sell a lot of your shoes. Probably, like, at some point you're probably gonna sell maybe 1, 3, 4, 5, and then now it's like, all right, let me secretly go and sell these real quick and nobody knows, because all I do is hate resellers. I hate this. But you feel me? Like, it is what it is. You feel me? Everyone sells shoes. You're gonna get rid of a shoe to get another one. That's still technically reselling. You feel me? Like, if you hit on a Travis and you go sell it to get another shoe that you want and you still have the extra cash, that's still reselling, bro. It's still reselling. Still, same thing. Same thing. Gotta do the future dance with the hat, dude. I get to unbox that tomorrow. We're unboxing that hat tomorrow, dude. The rabbit, I don't know what, I mean, I'll probably look at both. It comes with what? The rabbit, and it comes with the turtle. So we'll rock both. We'll rock both, dude. We'll rock both. We'll use that as the new live cop hat, dude. Selling your collection doesn't make you a reseller. Not the same. It's absolutely not. It's not the same at all, though. But like, it's still somewhat, you're still reselling in a way. But I don't know. I love shoes. You're literally talking all about me this morning. Why? Facts, at some point it happens. Yeah, it happens, dude. It happens, bro. It absolutely freaking happens. I think the resellers that some people don't like are the ones that only sell but they don't collect. Is that the one some of y'all don't like? The ones that just sell but don't collect shoes? Don't come and tell me what my shoes is worth. Simple as that, Arturo says. I feel that. The ones that I would say, like, the ones that annoy me are the ones that, like, I'll be watching videos where, like, they'll, like, super lowball the seller, and then they get mad if they give them the price. Be like, yo, I'll take this, and be like, bro, you're tripping on that price. So you're tripping on the price that he gives you, but then you're lowballing them. The ones that take stock, yeah. I buy gas at a lower cost and resell at a higher cost, Sod says. Oh my gosh. You have to buy a shoe with the intentions of reselling it, but yes, I get what you're saying. Straight to Toe says, yeah, 100%. Like, if I would get rid of my collections because I need it, but I'm content right now. Like, I'm good what I have, and like all the stuff that I'm buying is definitely all straight for the toe. Sold almost my entire SB collection to Casa Souls about 1.5 years ago for family expenses. Now it's liberating to not have all that sitting around. Tony says it does, bro. That's the like the best feeling though. That's the best feeling, though. It's absolutely the best feeling. It's the best feeling of like once you get rid of it and then you're investing your money into somewhere else. Dude, promise it's the best feeling. The ones that just rely on sneakers for income, like, bro, do something else. Red says, well, I'm not gonna reach that far, dude. People could do whatever they want to do. You know, people want to do whatever they want to do. It's like the whole like no, I wouldn't compare it to that. Never mind. Can't stand those losers. I think sells fakes. I don't know who his plug is, because I know Sniper Kicks, he gets like bulk now. He gets like early stuff now, kind of similar to like Jay, and I think Break does it too. Like there's some people that have like really, they got plugs like backdoor plugs, I guess, to get that type of bulk. They really do. There's a good amount of people that are in the game that does that. Because I think Sniper, he's got plugged in with somebody, because he gets like all types of stuff now. And now he's like running like a training thing where like how to basically attain those type of early stuff. But you realize like those type of shoes that you get early, they're not paying cheap, dude. They're probably paying at a stupid high price. Like if anything, some of these resellers may be like trying to break even or trying to get their money back, dude. A hustle is a hustle as long as it's feeding your family and not hurting anyone. Cass says facts, dude. Do yourself a favor and you go to the same foot sites for each drop. Take a little bit of candy with you and see how many people that work their smile. What? Nike React X restock on Foot Locker and DSG. Are the Nigel 4s and SB4s built the same? Asking for a friend. Are the Nigel 4s and SB4s built the same? Oh gosh. You realize this more when you officially move in the house, dude. That's what I'm excited for. I think once, like, I remember when I first got my first apartment, CD, like I was more worried of like, all right, what kind of furniture we're gonna get and this and that. Like it's always fun to decorate your house in a way. Like even when we got to this new apartment, because we got rid of our couch before we left, we got rid of our TV. No, we didn't get rid of it. We got rid of our, like, I don't know what we got. We got rid of a lot of shit, dude. Cabinets, or dresser, the couch. I think the only big stuff that we brought was our TV and our dining table. That was it. But we barely use that. We're probably gonna toss it when we get our new home. Like everything else that we came here with, absolutely nothing, dude. Except obviously our clothes and stuff like that. But dude, some of my shoes. But we didn't really have much. We got rid of everything, dude. I was like telling my girls, like, let's just donate it. But she was like, no, we could sell this. And they end up selling. It's crazy. I was like, dude, someone actually bought our couch. Buying reps is worse than reselling. Buying reps is worse than reselling, Mike says. I take candy with me, and those that work at these stores excited because they know I'm giving them candy. I guess that's why you're called the Candy Man. Made for an easy move. Yeah, it is, dude. Like moving from state to state. Oh my gosh, in 3 weeks was not ideal. Was not ideal. Moving in 2 weeks, 3 weeks was not ideal. It was literally I had to pack everything and go. Facebook Marketplace for the win. Oh, that's where we sold everything out. Facebook. My girl sold everything on Facebook Marketplace for the win. Absolutely. All right. Did anyone see this yesterday? Anyone saw this yesterday? We unboxed this yesterday. These are the Yeezy, whatever these are called, right? We got these, right? Dude, I rewatched the stream yesterday. I was dying, bro, because I don't know why I didn't see that comment. It was from Assad. This motherfucker was saying wabaki. I was dying, bro, when I saw that comment. Yeah, you moved pretty quick. Hey, up. Yeah, I did, because the wifey had to start work on the next following like 3 weeks. That's why, bro. This motherfucker said wabaki. I was crying. If anybody remembers the what was it, the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. Wabaki. Dude, I was dying of laughter yesterday, dude. It was so funny when I saw that comment. I was like, oh my gosh, dude. So freaking funny. What the fuck is that Waba key, bro? Waba key. I'm building a house in Texas and moving next year, and I'm dreading the move. I'm gonna sell a shit ton. Red says, there we go. I wonder if they know. Wonder when in Tokyo, dude. I was dying. That shit was hilarious. What was that Wabaki Tokyo Drift? We remember, yeah. That shit was so funny. So disappointed it was missed yesterday, dude. I wanna go through all the movies of Fast and Furious. Like I really do. Like I don't think I've watched every single one. 1, 2, 3. So Fast and Furious, Too Fast, Too Furious. Fast and Furious was 3 was the Tokyo Drift, and I think I watched the 3rd and the 5th, and that's it. After that, I didn't watch everything else. I might have to bench watch like all of them, cause like I feel like after 5 or was it after 6? I don't know. I was just over it. It became more action movie than like actual cars. I felt like so. Anyone want to cop my pandas? Orlando says, yeah, how much? Dude, people were paying panda dunks for like $400. Are they even still in StockX? I've seen them all, Brittany says. There you go, Britt. Let me see. Are they still on StockX? Nike Dunk Low Pandas. Oh my gosh. Holy smokes, dude. The history of panda dunks. Oh my gosh, dude. 1, 2, 3 are goated. My favorite was number 2. Oh my goodness, dude. Tomorrow's my birthday. What's coming out? What up, Chunks Kicks? What up, Wookie? We got a mystery drop on DSG tomorrow. DSG drop tomorrow. Well, oh my gosh, Panda Dunk history has gone just. What happened, dude? What a time. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's crazy where it's at now. Nike is releasing actual Panda Dunks for the 40th anniversary. Man, these are so trash. This is not a drill. Nike's embracing the joke and releasing actual Panda Dunks this year for the model 40th anniversary, dropping in August 2025 for $125. Just wrap it up, Nike. Nike, just it's done. Patent leather Panda Dunks. Just wrap it up, bro. It's Jover. Nike, it's officially Jover, dude. Done for. Done. Over. Panda Dunks, Jover. Actual Panda Dunks, chat. $125 for the 40th anniversary. Dropping on August 2025. $125. Just chalk it, dude. It's over. The panda wave is over, man. Just the panda stuff. Like, you still see people wear Panda Dunks in the wild, though. You still see people wearing pandas. Yo, Raph, if interested, Wear Tester just dropped the what the Kobe video. We'll look at it tomorrow. We'll look at it tomorrow. Come on, bro. There will be people that want it. Just wait 10 years for the Panda Retro, Tony says. Well, what a time, though. Another perfect example. Nobody buys them and they're sitting. Don't buy reps and they'll sit too, Mike says. Facts, bro. They'll look like Concord SBs. Why? The thing is, why patent leather, though? Ugh. Patent leather is just like the worst. I still have my pandas. Babe, you still have your pandas too, right? See, the wifey still has her pandas. She wears it time to time. You know? Ain't nothing wrong with them. I still have my pandas. It's just been so long since I've worn them. It's been so long. I wear my pandas to cut the grass. Red says you'll find me wearing it but during its time though. What up, Yo Sosa? What up, my boy? How are you, man? It's just during this time when Panda Dunks used to go for like $400. A lot of people wear pandas. Absolutely will. I 100% agree with you. There's still a lot of people that wear pandas, but not as much as that, obviously, they used to, right? A lot of the new, not the new gen, but I feel like when it comes to trends, like the pandas kind of faded away. And then after that, it was was it the Sambas? Was it the Sambas, chat? It was the Sambas, right? It was the Sambas. I think that kind of like started like the new trend. I think it was the Sambas. I believe so. What was that silhouette with Adidas, chat? Pretty sure it was Sambas. Like pandas, Sambas, and then I don't know what's now. Sambas and thank you, gazelles. That was the one I was looking for. Gazelles, panda, sambas and gazelles. Cause I seen it everywhere. Like my niece wanted them. She was like, "Hey, uncle, can you get me some like gazelles or sambas?" I'm like, "Huh?" Now it's that Puma Speed Cat. Good finding one. What else? There was that one model that you guys talked about too. It was the not the ASIC, but the New Balance. Was it the New Balance model or was it the ASIC model? ASICs, you see a few people rocking ASICs like crazy, but not as much. I feel like ASICs was really, really hot last year, but obviously, I don't know what I gotta look at. I gotta see what the TikTok trends are, dude. I feel like it starts off with the TikTok trends. I swear to y'all, I feel like it starts off with the TikTok trends. It happens all the time. Purple pair of Air Max 90s Padas. Waves are fire, Jerome says. Okay. I'm that lazy ambition type. Give me something to come at you. Won't catch me. Yeah, maybe it was no, Steve. It wasn't the 550s. This was like last year with the with ASICs. I think I forgot which model it was. Tony used to bring it up all the time. ASICs are a teenager sneaker. I don't think in that. I see ASICs. I still see ASICs in the wild. TikTok don't influence me. 9060s for the ladies. Dude, my kid loves her shoes. Her 9060s. She loves that sneaker. She loves it. The wifey loves her pair too. Adidas is bringing back Superstars from 25. That's their model for this year. Superstars. You talking about the shell toes? Shell toes, they were really hot during 2016. 2016, 2015, shell toes were hot. They were really, really hot. Yes, Jeff. Yes. That's the one. I started the trend to wear Tim's in the pool this summer. That's so crazy. That's insane. That's crazy. What the heck? I caught Vomeros for 80. For 80 coming in today. Angel says, yeah. So tomorrow, chat, we will have an unboxing, a special unboxing from the homie Rocket. He sent over the CPFM hat. We'll unbox that. Show you guys how that's looking like. Also tomorrow we have the DSG mystery box, whatever. That's going to be dropping tomorrow. So we have that going on. So that's what, Thursday. We got Supreme tomorrow. So we got some stuff tomorrow. All right. Sneaker pass tomorrow for those Air Maxes that you mentioned, Rami. Also there was exclusive access for those shoes yesterday. I forgot what they were called, but anyways, guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'll have a video for you guys today. Please, guys, be a part of the notification gang, man. Press that bell button down below. Be notified when my streams and my videos do go up. The support has been absolutely nuts. So thank you guys so much. Press that bell button. I need everyone to be a part of the notification gang. All right. If you're part of the collection family, especially if you have a badge next to your name, be a part of the notification gang. Comment every time you see the videos pop up that I post. On the next video, you guys already know you guys are gonna have to comment and guess what the mystery shoe will be. So, like I said, I'll see you guys later. Have a great Wednesday. Happy hump day. Stay blessed. Stay positive. Be nice to everybody. And I'll see you guys in the next one, man. All right? Hit that like button on the way out. Let's get to 300 likes. Ghost Watchers on the way out. Hit that like button. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great Wednesday. And don't work too hard. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Peace. Love y'all. I'm out ya. Peace. My kid said peace.
There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we